Hello, and welcome to Live Tarot Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, I'm going live here on YouTube and Facebook, and we are doing 11 free psychic tarot readings. So, I do have an update. We talked about this a little bit last week, but I just wanted to go over it again. Starting in 2 weeks, basically today and next Tuesday are the last days of hashtag free tarot. So next week will be the last time you guys could sign up for the free readings. I will add everybody that signs up today will get their spot. Everybody that signs up next week will get their spot. But then after that, after next week, we're not going to do any more scheduled readings. Why? Because we are on a 6-month wait list already, and the wait list just keeps growing and growing and growing. I want to get back to where we're doing live and I can just read the people that are in the chat. So today, if you guys sign up, you will sign up for a scheduled reading and you will have a date of your reading. Again, if you sign up next week, same thing. But next week will be the last time we will be using the hashtag free tarot, because after next week, I will be closing out the wait list forever and I will only be doing live readings for people in the chat. In the meantime, after I close out the wait list, I still have 6 months of scheduled people to read. So we will continue with all the people that are scheduled. So don't worry, if you're already on the list, you're still going to get your reading. So I'll still read the 11 people that are scheduled. However, I'm going to do something very special at the end of each live, which I think I'm going to wait to announce. But at the very end of each live, I will do a little special reading. So yeah, just to give you guys a little heads up. But if you guys are new and you're like, I'm not even sure what you're talking about, I'm just here for the reading. Hi, welcome. My name is Astaria. And if you guys want to sign up for a scheduled reading, I'm highlighting the word scheduled because we are on a wait list. If you want to sign up for a free reading, all you have to do is drop hashtag free tarot into the chat and it will sign you up for a free reading. Please, please, please make sure to put your question on the same line as your hashtag free tarot. This way I don't want it to get lost, your question to get lost in the chat. So if you have a question, hashtag free tarot, put your question in. I'll get you guys down here on my list and I'll have the list updated next week. Excuse me. If you guys were here last week or any of the previous weeks, the list is now updated in the description so you can see when you're going to get your reading. Yogit V, yes, I'm so glad you're here because I have you up first for today's reading. MD, perfect. Hashtag free tarot. Awesome. So yeah, if I only see the hashtag free tarot in the chat, it will be a general reading. So if you guys do have a question, please put it on the same line as the hashtag free tarot. Hashtag free tarot. Awesome. I'll get you on the list. Just so you guys know, hashtag free tarot is one word. There are no spaces. It's the only way to get you on the list is hashtag free tarot. Okay. All right. Yogit V, perfect. I'm glad you dropped your question because I didn't have one for you. So Yogit says, what is coming towards me? Do you see financial stability coming in soon? All right, perfect. So we'll just jump into that in 1 second. I think there was somebody right before you. Shreya from Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. You can sign up for a reading and I can definitely answer that. Just drop the hashtag free tarot in. Perfect, Chanchel Kumari. I will get you on the list. If you have a question, guys, please put it on the same line. Otherwise, it will be a general reading. But I have Chanchel, and MD scheduled for general readings. And let's jump into Yogits while we are ready to rock and roll today. All right. All right. Let's see. What is coming towards you, Yogit? And let's see financial stability coming soon. All right. So let's get this going and let's jump in. First, I want to see your current energies. MD. All I saw at the end was the virtual hug, virtual hug. I love it. I love it. I love it. Momo, hi, hello, welcome. Mutia, Halder, hi, hello, welcome. Yes, if you guys want to sign up for a reading, please drop the hashtag free tarot in the chat. If you guys don't have a question on the same line, it will be a general reading. I'm going to jump in. I'm doing Yogit V's reading at the moment. All right, I want to get an archetype of where you're at, and then I'm going to kind of see where you're going. Actually, you know what? I feel like I need let's see where you were at. I don't know why. I feel like there might be some, okay. So the desert, that could be Icilda alone, maybe cut off from someone or something. Let's see if this has to actually do with money, but this could be a cry for help because look at the card, right? The hands, oh, sorry. I couldn't see which way I was turning it. Let's see where that's the like past energy. I just felt like, oh, we've got the shaman, Anima Mundai. Let me see where you're going. Okay, you've got something very special for you, but it might not be what you've seen because this is all like what's this? This is the mountain. Oh, it's the Porsche. Okay. This is like highly spiritual energy here. Okay, let me grab clarifiers because the bottom of the deck. Apocalypse. Yeah, never-ending story. Maybe trying to get out of a toxic cycle. I'm not getting so much of finances yet, unless because look at this. I mean, the shaman, that's a spiritual card. This could even be spiritual practices. Anima Mundai and Althea. These all three, to get these three to come out together is, I'm going to pull clarifiers 1 second. I want to focus on this because that's what I want to see. Because sometimes like that could lead to money if you have a career like mine, like I do tarot cards and Reiki and sound baths and stuff like that. And so my spiritual practice can lead to money, but there's so much about, I honestly feel like going within. It almost feels like I had to go within and do without, right? The desert, that's where I came from. Maybe went through some dark night energies or some challenges or some trying times or whatever it is, because it's going to allow you, I kind of want to highlight the word allow you to grow stronger. And while we're in that desert energy, we may not see the light at the end of the tunnel and may not know why this is happening. But I feel so much change in your energy. If it's not here, it kind of feels like it's happening. Let me see. Let me clarify what this is. Oh, and 3 more came out. I was only trying to get 1 of each, and 3 came out. And to clarify the 3 more came out. Oh, it says turn for the better. That's why I was like, what do you mean? I can't even make this stuff up, guys. It literally says turn for the better. Okay, Yogit. That's why I'm like, this is, like shape-shifting energy in a really good way. 6 of Swords moving forward. Look at what side it came out at, Yogit. I can't even. Oh my God. And the lovers came out. Oh, sorry. I wasn't pulling it up right. The lovers came out in important choices. Okay. This is, yeah. Oh my God, I just saw the stairway, but it's like the stairway to heaven. I don't know, but that's almost okay. Here's what I want to say. And I don't want to say this because I don't want to okay, I'm just going to stop talking and start channeling because I was getting so many messages and I just need to ground for a second. Here's the thing. I didn't want to say this because it's like, whatever, that's general and stuff like that. And I didn't want to leave you with that, but there is this energy with this. Here's what I want to start with, right? There's almost like cultivating something, and it could be through a spiritual practice. Like meditation does bring clarity, and I didn't want to necessarily push that on you, but it's that type of energy that feels like it's going to thrust you forward and go like a quantum leap. Okay. If it's not quite meditation, it could be breath work because it does it can like rewire the central nervous system and stuff like that. But I am kind of more pulled towards the silence, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but I just feel because that's like the darkness, we are getting out of that. And I always say like in the darkness, we find the light. And in the silence, we find answers. And as much as and I'll get to the future in a second, I'm still in your present energy. And it almost feels like there's more luxury and glory for yourself by finding your way instead of somebody doing it for you. Because I feel like if someone were to come in for you and fix this, it's almost like putting a Band-Aid on something. But let me clarify where you're going. And then I want to see what's going on with the finances because there's still something I want to say on this. Let me grab a future card with this, the clarifier. I'm going to come right back. I want to talk about this a little bit more. Oh my God, the turn for the better was the wheel card. I didn't even notice that because I was so focused on what side it came out. Yes, the wheel always turns, right? And okay, this is it is that shape-shifting energy, right? Okay, hold on. Let me grab a clarifier on the forest where you're going. Let me see. Okay, so Page of Swords. Oh, there's the thinker. And we've got 9 of Swords. Okay. Do you have a little bit, please don't take this personally, but is there a little bit of control? If it's not control, it might be expectations. And that's why I feel like it's almost something expected, right? If we are so focused on, this is the only way I can be happy. This is the only way I can make money. This is the only lover for me, whatever that is, you could block everything out. You could be pushing away a gold mine. I honestly feel like this is where you kind of need to be. And there's something trying to go forward against like a brick wall. And again, that's almost like, okay, I have to let go of control. I have to let go of the expectation. I have to let go of how I want it because I may not know the best way to get there, right? And that's probably why they were saying to go through some meditation to kind of release control and release some expectations. Because here's the thing, you can have hopes, wishes, manifestations, all of that stuff. But don't worry about how they come true. right? Like, let me give you an example. Let's say right now I'm working on this 10K a month manifestation, right? And before here, because I'm very masculine, right? And I always like operate from the masculine. I was like, well, if I make this much from tarot, this much from Reiki, and this much from my classes, this much from coaching, and this much, and I had it all penciled in, it had to be exactly that way. And here's what I could fit into my timeline. I wasn't making the 10K a month because it was too much of I want what I want. So I let go of it and I just said, perfect, angels, universe, here's what I desire. Here's what I'm manifesting, 10K a month. I don't care how it comes. Maybe it comes all from one coaching client, right? It didn't matter how I got it. I just put my order to the universe. I'm getting goosebumps as I talk about this. So I hope this resonates with you because don't worry about the how. Have a plan in your head about this is what I desire. If it's finances, if it's changing career, if it's love, whatever it is, say, here's what I desire, but don't worry about how you get there. Because when you try to, you, meaning ego, even me, right? As I talked about that, the human ego tries to control what we want. Us trying to get there, we're going to go left, right, backwards, around circles and around the block and to China and Canada. And all of a sudden I'm in Antarctica and I didn't even know. And I was just trying to go 20 minutes down the road, right? And it's just like I ended up going circles and circles and circles. But your higher self, when you let go of control, can give you a shortcut and you can get there in 2 minutes or whatever, 20 days. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? That quicker timeline, instead of going, oh my God, I'm like spitting out and I totally like my GPS maps got me all over the place lost because I'm referencing that as ego. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So there is a bit of letting go of control. Let me go into deeper about what this is because now I feel the shift in the finances. Let me there's something I want to talk about with this. We're going to come right back to what this spiritual thing is because sure, I didn't want to leave this general. There's something still unknown a little bit here about like how I was like meditation brings answers, loosen control because where you're going, again, might not be in the direction that you think. I will pull back on that in a second, but let me see the finances. Let me get like 6 cards because I want to see if this is all intertwined or what exactly we're talking about. Page of Wands, the Explorer. Ooh, you know what that's really calling you to do? Take some risk with you. I don't know. Maybe it's you need to get out of your comfort zone, but it's more than that with you because, okay, Ace of Cups, it's with risk comes reward. Let me see. Ooh, what's the safety energy? Are you playing it safe? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, we got 3 more. Focus on goals. Wow. Okay. 6 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Wands, devoted to development. Okay, that one fell. Queen of Wands. Oh, guys, I can't. Yogit, it literally says detach from outcome. Holy freaking Moses. I literally just channeled about detaching from the outcome, the expectation. The freaking card came out and it fell. I had 3 jump out, right? I picked up the deck and then the one was off to the side. It literally says detach from outcome. Don't worry about the how. Like I had to stop worrying about how it was going to happen and just let it come in. It didn't matter if it came from tarot or coaching or rate, just whatever, right? Oh, the best advice for this is you really have to just let go of control and you just connect with your higher self because the higher self is you, right? So that meditation can really bring in clarity because I'm more pulled with the meditation as a spiritual practice because I just feel like silence is needed. If you are a meditator, you might be trying too hard and the answers may not be coming in because like me, for example, I'm so masculine energy and answers and action and rush. And, like sometimes my central nervous system needs a break as I'm all go, go, go. But it does feel it's all silence. I just feel a huge silence energy. I don't know if you need to silence other people's opinions. You need to silence your mind. Meditation could bring answers or don't try so hard and just really it's like letting go of control so we can let go of the outcome. But let me get like, what was that? Let me get 3 or 4 more cards. I forgot where we're at. Let me see. Oh, Knight of Coins, the fruitful farmer. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to say that it's okay. Okay, Empress in reverse. Yeah, 8 of Wands upright. The World completion, and then the Fool upright. Okay, I don't want to say anything with finances and put on hold because I don't feel a block. It's more like a delay. And if you want to work with the energies I don't know what's going on. They're not saying the details about the finances, but if you're looking for a career change or a promotion or more money coming in, there might be some control or expectations on what exactly you need or you want. And so that kind of needs to be released a little bit because it's only kind of pushing it away. Not that it's not achievable, but it's kind of like, it feels like it's delaying the inevitable. I do feel whatever this career finances that you're hoping for, you will get there. Definitely, for sure. It does feel like more towards the end of the year or the very beginning of next year. But again, this is where the energy stands today, right? And if we let go of control and get off the quantum field, because when we hold on to the quantum field so tight, quantum field can't breathe, and everything's energy. Energy needs to flow like water. If we're holding on to our hopes and expectations so tight, it needs to be loose, right? So it can flow because we're blocking it. That's why I feel like you're going to get there, whatever it is. The World was the last card. I think it was, the Fool. These are the last two cards that came out, and it just feels like it's out of reach. And maybe you feel like it's out of reach, but I don't want to say it's out of reach forever, because whatever you're trying to work on in finances, career, I feel like it's coming. But I feel like you're going to sit in that energy of it's coming and no change until you either quiet the mind, meditation, or let go of some expectations. Then you probably actually might see some shifts in finances around November. Again, this will carry into next year, but like, you want things sped up, right? We could definitely work with the energies. It's free will meets fate. So this is where the energy stands today. So if we work on ourselves and do the meditations and let go of the expectations, detach from the outcome, right? Wherever that card went, they all of a sudden can turn in October. So this is me guessing. The other stuff I was hearing from Spirit were more predictions with energy stands today. What I'm saying is, as I learn to work with the energies, all of a sudden November can turn into October, August, and then March, or like whatever it is. You can make things speed up so fast where you don't have to wait months, weeks, years, whatever it is. So as it stands today, it's not impossible for you to reach whatever career or financial goal you have. It just feels like it's over here, and it will happen. It's just right now we need to silence the critics, silence the mind. Something about silence is going to lead to some answers. Knowing you are your higher self, right? Put that order out there to higher self. Know that you already have it. Don't worry about how it's going to come in, and let go of the control, and things can start to come smoother, right? You might be working on this for the next 6 months, but again, I always believe like personal development, all the stuff we continue to work on, but they were just highlighted something about 6-month process, but then it kind of feels like more bigger payoff. So that's maybe why you might start seeing the payoff as of November, going into the end of the year, starting of the beginning of next year. Okay. All right. So that was Yogit V's reading. We're going to wrap that one up, and I'm going to jump back in the chat here. Actually, no, I'm going to get a sip of this first. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Oh, I didn't even go to the top of the comments yet, but I see Sharashta. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Nai, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Sharasta from YouTube. If you guys are new, hi, welcome. My name is Astaria. So I am live here on YouTube every Tuesday and Facebook as well. And I am doing 11 free psychic tarot readings. We've been doing this, going live for almost a year. We ended up on a wait list, right? I started out last year doing 5 people every week. All of a sudden it was like 2-month, 4-month wait list just kept spinning out of control. And so the beginning of this calendar year, I started doing 11 people, and we are now on a 6-month wait list. So what I've decided to do, I'm still taking people. I'm still signing people up today. I will still sign people up next week, but next week will be the last week I will be scheduling people. After that, next week, the wait list will be closed because it's just getting so big and so long, and I want to get back to the live readings. So next week will be the last time you guys can sign up, and then we'll just get if you got a date, you still have your date. We'll go through the 6 months of readings. I'll get everybody scheduled. Once the list is caught up, we'll get back to the live readings. In the meantime, while we do the 6-month readings, I will have something special live for you guys each week. It will be a little bit different, so I will still do a little something. I don't want to spoil it too much, starting on the 22nd, but we're here today, and you guys can still sign up for readings today. So how do we do that, right? What do I do to sign up for a free reading? All you guys got to do is drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat. Please, 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 next to the hashtag free tarot, if you have a question, put your question after that on the same line. I don't want your question to get lost in the chat. So hashtag free tarot. After that, drop your question. If there is no question with the hashtag free tarot, you'll just get a general reading, guys, okay? Let me jump back up and keep seeing what's going on here. Let's see. All right. Moma from YouTube. Perfect. You will be added to the list. MD, oh, thank you. MD says, Astari, I posted my question. If you skipped, you got this. You got this. Thank you. Alina from Facebook, I think you're already scheduled. Please check the description of the video. I'm not sure the last name, but I know I signed up at Alina like 2 weeks ago. So if you were here 2 weeks ago, you were probably on the list. I think you have like a July reading. It might be August, but double check the description. Brittany, yes, you can sign up for a reading. Oh, there you are. You already did. #free tarot. Okay, so Brittany, it will be a general reading unless you have a question. Since you're on Facebook, you can reply to your own comment with your question or just drop another #free tarot into the chat with your question. Hani K from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. Alina, I see you with the #free tarot. If you're not on the list, I will sign you up. Wichita Creek, you are on my list already. Check the description. Yours, yeah, you signed up a few months back. I'm not sure when. It might be June, May, June, but check the description. You're signed up. Alina, I see your question just in case. Yogit V says true. Thank you for some clarification for validation. Thank you. I just did his reading. Sorry, her reading. Smita, sorry, I'm saying that wrong. From Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. You have to sign up too. Self-Mastery with Namita. Hi, welcome. Another YouTuber. Haven't seen any videos from you lately. Have to wait on some. I have your reading today. Oh, your spot number. Let me get my list. Your spot number 2, Self-Mastery. You're up next. Okay, Cherie Mandela from Facebook. Hi, hello. Oh, Cherie is very excited. I appreciate you posting multiple posts on the same questions. The only way you guys can sign up for a reading is the #free tarot. Trata Nath, can I get, let me see it. You have to sign up as well. Happy Women's Day. Oh, it's Women's Day. I did hear that. I saw that on a Facebook post. You as well. Thank you. Whose reading is going on? Yeah, Self-Mastery. I just did Yogit. You are up next. All right, more. Let me see. You guys, it's just so you guys know, it's #free tarot. So that is a # free tarot, all one word, no spaces. You're welcome, Yogit. Your question is above, MD. Perfect. I see you. Oh, thank you, Shrasta. Thank you. Says I'm so sweet. I appreciate it. Dusty Love, you would like a love reading? Absolutely. Please sign up for a scheduled reading by dropping a #free tarot in the chat. Just so you guys know, we are on a 6-month wait list. Shrasta, perfect. #free tarot. It looks like you're signing up for a general reading as I see no question. 3, I see your comments. You have to sign up for a reading. Please drop. I'm sorry, you guys might. I'm still scrolling down. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Okay, Namita says, who's next? Hi says, my question would be, what's coming towards me, especially if possible about finances? Oops, hold on, it went up. Financial, love in general. I'm even moving to another country this year. So it's great help to know. I love that. Okay, so you originally said important messages for the rest of the year. Let's change this to finances. Let's see. Love, general. We'll kind of pull on it all and see what kind of comes out. That's so awesome. Where are you moving to, Namita? Low on time. I'll post my video soon. I got caught up. Happy Women's Day. Awesome. I'll be looking forward to them. Let me know when they come back out. No pressure, right? Everybody's on their own timeline. I just know she's got a YouTube channel too. So, okay, I'm going to skip through the multiple comments if I've already addressed them. Pratima, hi, hello. You signed up, I believe it was last week. Please check the description of the video. I think your reading is in August. And that was spot number 1. Yogit on YouTube. Self-Mastery with Namita on YouTube is up number 2. We're going to jump right in. I'm trying to see how to pronounce that. Shaitan L. Oh, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I believe you're scheduled for a reading. Please check the description of the video. If not, you could sign up for a reading by dropping hashtag free tarot in the chat. Shri, yes, awesome. Hashtag free tarot. Perfect. Your name, all I need is what you need. I don't need any of that other stuff. That's fine. Angel guidance for government service within June. I just to let you know, Shri, I am scheduled all the way out until August. I will not be able to do the reading before June. That's why I'm trying to stop the wait list. So in 2 weeks, we are going to get back to no more wait list since it got so far out. So Shri, I can do an angel guidance reading for you and see if anything comes up on government service, but it will not be till August. And since you're on Facebook, I can actually message you. I can reply to your comment and let you know when your exact reading will be. But since, when are we? I could probably tell you right now. August 23rd. I'll tell you that because there hasn't been 11 people signed up yet. Goddess01. Hi, hello, welcome. Betsy Love. Yes, Betsy Love, you didn't hear me earlier. You can sign up for a reading. You have to sign up by dropping a hashtag free tarot in the chat. Please put your question after that so I know what to do your reading on. And we are on a wait list, Betsy Love, for 6 months. So the soonest I have available is August 23rd, okay? I'm stopping the schedule readings after next week, and I'm going to get back to doing live because the wait list has got so long. Perfect. You got me. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to jump into self-mastery with Namita. And wants to know, we have a move coming up, moving to another country. What's going on the rest of the year? Anything about finances, love, general? Let's jump into self-mastery's reading. Okay, so we've got the animal. Who's got their eye on you? Or is that you've got your eye on the prize? There's something going on here. First card popping out. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think a change of scenery is going to do you so well. Because as I went in that and you did just tell me you're going to move, I heard karmic justice in a good way. Like there's good karma. This feels really good for you. There's a couple things I want to say with this first. God, I was getting so much. As quick as it came in, it went right out. Give me 1 second. Because that was you. The change is needed. Give me a second. We're going to get a couple more. Okay. The shadow came out in reverse. Let me get another one. Sometimes I just need to say it. Even if I'm even mid-sentence, sometimes I pick up on so much stuff that, like, I'm telling you guys, half the stuff I get, I don't even get out because it's hard for me to, like, keep up with spirit. And I was getting something, and I was like, as soon as I went to speak it, it disappeared. Okay. The cave, let me get one. Ooh, it's the road less traveled. Okay, hold on 1 second. What's with the followers, though? That's not you following someone. That's people following you. But, like, in a good way. It feels more Facebook aligned. You know what this feels like? And I don't know you on any other platforms. I don't know what's going on with any of it. I do know you have the YouTube channel, but that might not be your golden goose, right? Like I'm on like 6 different platforms, right? And I know that like YouTube is my main focus, and they each one have a little bit more of a purpose than each other, but it almost seems like, and I don't quite know if I have this figured out. It might be because you might not have this figured out because I am an empathic channeler. But as it seems, right, sometimes we put all our energy into one platform, right? Like, let's just use that example for a second. Let's say I put all my energy into YouTube, but that wasn't my golden goose. I could be missing great opportunities on Facebook. That's what it kind of feels like for you. And maybe that's why, and I don't know the details. I don't need to know the details. But again, for whatever happened, whether that was your decision of let me take YouTube and put it on the burner for a second, or maybe you stopped, or maybe it wasn't picking up. I don't know the ins and outs. It doesn't matter. But I kind of feel like if you don't have success on Facebook, that's where you need to put your main focus on. Sure, if you want to go do YouTube, I'm not saying, they're not saying no, but they keep saying followers, followers, followers. And I was like, okay, what does this mean? Like, and I don't feel it's from Instagram. It's really straightforward where that's where you need to be doing your work on. Let's see what's going on with that though. I keep hearing change though. What's the reluctance? Let me see. Okay. The storm upside down, the mask upside down. Yeah, definitely breaking free. The need to face some fears. Let me see what's going on here. Let's clarify these. Oh man, huge pain in my It's not even my throat. It's like here. That's the throat chakra area, though. I don't know what it is. Is it fear of speaking? Is it a block? There's something going on. I've never feel it. Like I told you, I'm empathic when I read, so I feel it here, though. I normally feel it like in the throat, weird spot. It's like under the chin. I don't feel it's a health thing. It's probably an energetic block. So what's the throat? It's like communication, right? What do we speak? How we listen? Stuff like that. But I also kind of feel like that's the fear we need to get out in front of. It's time. Not even take action, take massive actions. But I don't even want to say today. It's almost like, okay, yeah, wow. Okay, the death came out in reverse and it came out in the dove. The dove says peace and acceptance. Okay. But here's what it feels like. That change of scenery is going to be really good for you. It's going to probably spark some new levels of your awakening. It's actually going to guide you to push you forward like never before. It's almost going to get you really, really, really focused. I don't know if something's distracting you where you are now, or if you're a little, don't take this personal, scatterbrained or overthinker. It feels a little bit more scatterbrained than overthinker, but whatever it is, I feel it a little bit up here. And it's almost like I'm grounded in my center. I found my passion, my purpose. I found my place. I found my home, right? It's probably you have an energetic placement with where you're going. I don't necessarily feel where you're at is bad, but it's almost like it's okay. But maybe you've outgrown it, and that's where the change comes in. Because where the big change kind of feels after you've moved. Let me clarify the shadow. 6 of Swords. Wow, moving forward, re-energized. Wow, 8 of Wands, which is the movement. Let me clarify the animal. Yeah, wow. It's the animal card. And on the death card, we've got the eagle, the dove, and the snake. 3 more animals. I don't know if you're connected animals like spirit animals. Oh, there's the emperor. Or if it's, what is that? It's almost like looking out for the signs, though. Like if you actually see an animal you don't ever see, I'm really pulled towards the fox with you. He's really feeling very clever in a good way. Like, and you could look up the spiritual meaning of a fox and see what it is, but like it feels like animals are kind of guiding you. You might be really empathic with the animal, but it more feels like I need to see it as a sign. So if you see an animal out of the woodwork that you don't normally see, like maybe every day you see blackbirds out in the yard or whatever it is, or there's geese, neighborhood geese or whatever, right? But all of a sudden, yeah, I never see deer. Where I live, I saw a deer running or a fox. Like, I don't know. I feel like the fox is really guiding you. I'd look up what that means because I really feel like I don't even think it's you tapping your animal instincts. I think the animals are guiding you with some messages, probably pulling you out of a little bit of the confusion. I'm telling you, it's like wherever you're going feels like home. And I feel like that's when things take off. Let me see. Let's talk about the career because that's where the real shift, it kind of is like this all-encompassing energy. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I was like, I'm not going to pick up anything on love, and I got the 3 of Swords. I want to kind of put that on hold for a minute. Yeah, that's why the balance energy. It's the temperance. It came out on the balance side. That's what it kind of feels like. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. We're going to talk about what's going on this year, right? We know that there's a move going on. Let me get a sip of something. We know that there's a move going on. And you want to know about love and finances. I'm sorry. I'm always going to be blunt. I'm always going to say what it is, and it may not be what you want to hear, but I don't think love needs to be at the forefront of your energy right now. If you're in a relationship, it kind of feels like it's holding you back. I don't know if you have somebody going with you, but I feel like you need to go alone. There's some kind of attachment that's kind of attaching you to where you're at. It might be, oh my God, this is where I grew up and my parents live here and I might be moving. I don't know what it is, but there's some kind of attachment because that love might be an emotional bond. It might not be romantic love, but there's something kind of holding you back. And I feel like I need you to grow. And I feel like how you're going to grow is how you're going to go. There's the goosebumps. So I feel like I need you to go and I need you to go on your own. If you do bring a lover with you, I think within like 6 months, it's not going to last. I honestly see like this 2-year plan for you in love. What do they want to say about that? Oh, that's when big change is coming. Yeah, and that's what could hold you back. I think in the long run, if you are in anything or you're trying to bring something back, it's not going to work because what's the 2-year? Goal-oriented, enthusiasm, find your voice. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to say that nothing's going to come in for 2 years, but I hate saying this. Man, spirit, buddy. Okay, you'll find your Prince Charming within 2 years for sure. And I'm not saying you won't have anything till then, but it's almost like we have this goal-oriented energy. Things will take off in your career. Things will move fast. I feel like if you do this alone, independent, you're going to grow so much more. That's the fear. I have to get out of that comfort zone. Remember, I felt the throat chakra. It literally says, sorry, I have a problem holding the cards. Find your voice. We've got the goal-oriented and enthusiasm card. That's why I feel like you're really going to grow on this alone. And you're really going to get focused. Whatever scattered confusion energy going on up here, that'll go away once you move. I think you're going to get out of conflict. Who do I think you're in the conflict with? I kind of think you're in the conflict with yourself, just to be very blunt. So I feel like, I don't know, all of a sudden, this is going to be really good. It's going to revitalize your energy, right? It's going to be really good for you to go on this journey. I don't want to say nothing's going to take off until then, but things will take off. This new energy, it's going to spark new levels in your awakening. It's probably going to push you like never before, but that's where you grow because you're going to be way outside of your comfort zone. This is like huge success for you. And for finances, career, I don't know. I want you to focus on Facebook. I would probably have that be your main focus for a little bit, even if it's just 6 months or whatever it is. Get that launch first. The rest of the stuff can come afterwards, but that's where you're going to gain clients or customers. I don't know what you do, but like Facebook, they keep saying followers, followers, followers. That's where you're going to gain a lot of momentum. Okay. So you're going to move. You're going to work those throat chakra blocks. You've got a fear. You need to address it. We're going to do it because I feel the fear. I need to do it anyways. That's where you're going to grow. And we're going to kind of, right, they stay in the momentum, that goal oriented. I'm going to push. I'm going to learn. I'm going to grow. You're going to be a little bit more business oriented for the next 2 months. I don't even think love's going to be, not that you're not going to think about love, but it's not going to be on the forefront probably for about 2 years because you're going to be growing so fast that if you bring in a partner in the next 2 years, again, you'd be here and they'd be here. It'd be an unbalanced energy that it's almost like, sorry to be very blunt, kind of doomed to fail. Not that there won't be like suitors along the way. You might be singly, casually dating or something, or short-term relationships. I don't see any heartbreak. I don't see in the next 2 years I'm falling in love. I got my heart broken. I see you succeeding. I see you climbing the mountain through work and whatever that is. Maybe it's growing your own business I don't know if it's a company or what it is. But again, I keep hearing Facebook. And you're succeeding. When you're up here, then the right match is going to come in, right? More like that twin flame energy. I don't know. You might have a divine masculine energy coming in to find you around then. It feels like somewhere warm, okay? Yeah. I think that's all we got. Let me know if you have any questions, Namita. You could drop it in the chat. And we're going to wrap up that reading. I need to shuffle this deck. It's so hard to shuffle these round decks, guys. I try to put them in random spots. All right. Let me do my little spiel, and then I'll jump back in the comments and talk to y'all. But if you guys are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is wrong deck. My name is Astaria, and I go live on YouTube every Tuesday and Facebook. We're live on them both. And we're doing 11 free psychic tarot readings. So if you guys want to sign up for a reading, all you guys have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat, and I'll get you guys signed up for a scheduled reading. Yes, I said a scheduled reading. We are on a 6-month wait list, okay? So just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to be stopping the scheduled readings. Next week will be the last week to sign up. You have today and next week, Tuesday, to sign up for the scheduled readings. After that, no more scheduling because the wait list is just growing out of control. I want to get back to doing live tarot readings, okay, guys? So I'll continue doing the readings till then. Every week, we'll keep reading the 11 people, but I will be doing a special surprise for somebody at the end of each week for those that stay to the end. And that's all I want to say on that till we get there. Okay, so yeah, drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat if you want to sign up for a reading. Please put your question on the same line so I know what to do your reading on. Let me jump back in the chat. Okay, perfect. Gina Smith from Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. Relationship reading. Please drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat and I will get you added to the list. Parnett Cower. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. From YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. Tina Hayes Smith. Awesome. Oh, it's hashtag free tarot. Tarot is TAROT. You from YouTube, you can definitely ask a question. You have to sign up for a reading. Hashtag free tarot. Nave, same thing. So many comments. Sorry, I'm going to skim through these really quick. Pradiva H. Yes. If you guys want to sign up for a reading, it's hashtag free tarot. Drop it in the chat with your question. Namita says, actually, I'm focused on Facebook. This is crazy. Your success will be there. They were highlighting that. Like Instagram, I'm sorry. No. Not saying they won't be successful, but it's like stop. And if you're already on there, Stop focusing on there for a little bit. That they're like, that's probably why you're not focusing on YouTube right now, because they really want you on Facebook. Prativa H, hashtag free tarot, awesome. You're signed up for a general reading since there's no question there. Yuana, hi, hello, welcome. I'm good. How are you? Yuana from YouTube. Are you tuning in from? Oh, no, that's not an A. Yana Narlua. Sorry, I'm probably really butchering your name. Oh, guys, we have issues. I've been dealing with so many like spammers and like people creating fake accounts and reaching out to my friends and stuff on Facebook. Since I'm multi-streaming on here, if there's somebody on YouTube, I can deal with it. But I don't know why on it won't let me handle Facebook, so I have to like block these people from my phone. So excuse me for 1 second, because most likely this person will scam you and just take money from you. So I can't kick them out. I can't even delete the comment. It's kind of annoying. Anyways, Namita says, yes, it's a throat chakra indeed. I'm a speaker, stop it, and a singer. And I do contact with animals. Animals were all around, right? There's like 4 animals in that reading. I'm recently seeing ravens for 2 days. What did I see? If you see blackbirds all around you, ravens. Wow. And yes, I decided to move as it felt like home calling. Yeah, and I have goosebumps again. Look up ravens. Look up ravens. Remind me, send me a message on WhatsApp, Namita. I have animal oracle cards. I'll send you the I have a raven card. It's change. It says prepare for change. I just used it on my shorts, right? Or on Facebook on my reels, the daily card. It was just at the end of February. But I can still send it to you if you remind me. I'll send you the fox too. Kaisha Meta. Hi, hello, welcome from YouTube. Hashtag free tarot. Are you on my list? I think Kaisha, I just signed up. I don't think it was that name though. Not the same last name. Anyways, I think it was somebody different. I'm single and going alone. Okay, good. It just feels like it would be a distraction otherwise. Namita? Jared, hello. Big news. What is it? Oh, I'm sure you already commented. I'm still scrolling. Jared, I've read for like, I don't know, 3 times. I think he signed up again. We've done a few readings here. So he always pops in and gives me updates. So I'm still going through all the comments one by one. I read every comment on the live. Jared says, speaking of old energies, there's a lot of truths coming out. Great. Yana, you can you have to sign up for a reading and I can do your question. It's hashtag free tarot. Drop it in the chat. Please put your question after it. Hanisha from YouTube, you are signed up. Looks like a general reading since there is no question. Guys, if there's no question after the hashtag free tarot, it will just be a general reading. Gerald says the presidential candidates, aka the son of the late dictator Camp, got exposed for vote buying. Interesting. I did his last reading back in like November, and he wanted to know the future of his country, and he's been coming and giving me all these updates. That's why we're talking about this. Namita says it's eerily accurate. Wow, I'm speechless. I'm so happy. Thank you. Jared, worst. One of the people assigned to manage the polls in favor of him last elections. There's a lot of truth spewing out and big shifts are happening. This is all validating what we were just talking about the last few weeks. Yana from Facebook, please drop the hashtag for tarot in and I'll give you the reading. New energies are starting to dominate the old. That's basically what I was telling him, which makes perfect sense. Alina, I believe you're already on my list. Please check the description. Alina from Facebook. And I don't know if you already changed it. I'm sorry, Yana, please. Oh, there it is. Yana from YouTube. Hashtag free tarot. Awesome. What does Bianca feel about me? I will get you added to my list. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you as well. Hanisha from YouTube. Hashtag free tarot. What is important for me to hear right now, please? I will get you guys added on my list just so you guys know in case you missed it. We are on a wait list till August. Your reading will most likely be August 23rd. I take people first come, first serve. So unless 11 people already signed up, that'll be the date. I'll have the actual date in the description next week. Nave from YouTube. Hashtag free tarot. Can I know S's current feelings and thoughts about me? Awesome. You will be signed up for the reading in August. Spare email. I can answer your question if you sign up for a reading. Hello and welcome. You're moving to Canada. Ooh, awesome. Exciting. Mr. Stinger, you can sign up for a reading by dropping hashtag free tarot in the chat. Thank you, Paula B. Right on time. Mr. Stinger, you did. Awesome. What's coming for me in the future? Mr. Stinger from YouTube, you will get on my list here. I'll have the list out next week. Most likely it's August 23rd, as we are on a 6-month wait list. Jared, more updates in the presidential candidate I'm supporting currently is making a movement for campaigns, like a series of sold out concerts. Oh, well, that's exciting. Hanisha, will the reading be done in this live? I'm confused. No, Hanisha from YouTube, we are on a 6-month wait list. Everybody that signed up today had signed up last year. Your reading will most likely be August 23rd. I will have the list updated next week in the description of the video. Spare email. Thank you for dropping the hashtag free tarot. I got your question. You will be added to the list as well. Guys, once the 11 people, after I get 11 people, it will jump to that next Tuesday after August 23rd. So I'm just going to keep saying August. Well, it'll be August 30th, and then we'll go into September. Guys, my wait list is almost at September. Dang. Spare email. You have a wonderful day as well. Anisha, you're welcome. Paula B, you updated your question. I did not see it. I didn't see it. Oh, update. Perfect. Okay, I see it. Got it. Okay. Jared says, so far, a lot of old energies are being converted into new energies. This is going to be the purge out of the old. That's all the updates I got for now. Perfect. That's actually happening pretty fast. I'm so glad to hear all this. That's amazing, Jared. All right, so I've never used this. There's stickers on the bottom. It's not even mine, actually. That's so funny. I lifted it up. I could see it on the bottom. Oh, it was a gift to my mom, actually. Sorry, I amused myself. Gotta have humor in life. Anyways, moving on. We're on spot number 3, which is Jades Clouds. Jades Clouds, welcome back. We did a reading for you. Was it last summer? It was last year for sure. Probably last summer. At least you signed up last summer, I think. Or maybe the fall, but it's been a while. Welcome back, Jades Cloud. All right. I don't have a question for you, so we're going to do a general reading. I don't see you in the chat, so we're going to just jump on into a general reading. Spot number 3, Jades Cloud. All right, let's jump on in. Why do I feel like you're looking for guidance in all the wrong places? Let me see. Okay, falling on hard times. Okay, rely on charity. Ooh, okay. Who's got their hand up? Oh, that's interesting. A little bit of pressure there. That could mean the confusion. Let me see. I'm going to grab you an archetype too. Yeah, we're going to do these clarifiers. Let's get some oracles. Hello, Keep Journey from YouTube. You can sign up for a reading by dropping hashtag free tarot in the chat. That will get you on the list. We're on a wait list. I'm on a wait list all the way until August. Just an FYI. Please put your question with the hashtag free tarot. I am doing a reading. I'll be back to talk to you guys in a second. Quieting the Mind, Close Encounters, Body and Soul, Awakening Your Genius. Ooh, there's love. The Uncharted Sea. Are you blocking it though? Let me see what this is. You got some romance energy around you. I don't think it's in your energy though, because it more feels like either I'm single and there's this unhappiness, or I'm in a relationship and I'm unhappy. There's the Cave. There's the Hunter. Wow. I swear I mixed these up a little bit. The Cave came on again. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. We're going to pull some clarifiers. Might be going through a little heart chakra lesson. I honestly feel, to be very blunt, I don't know how else to put this, but if I could just open my eyes, I would see that love is all around me. Now, sure, there's beauty all around us, but yours feels more romance. So I don't know if you just got out of a bad relationship or somebody broke your heart and you're not over it and you're still kind of like dealing with whatever that is, oh, regret. The moon. That's 2 of Wands in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Remorse. Wow. Holy Moses. Judgment came out in reverse. Sorry, I'm going to pull it up right. Judgment in reverse is remorse. 2 of Wands in reverse is regret. Okay. And we've got the moon upright, deep instincts. That's why we're looking for all the answers in all the wrong places. Heartless, yeah, the Empress. Okay, here's what I want to say. I don't know if you're still thinking about the one who broke you up, who you broke up with, or something. There's some kind of energy about kind of hardening the heart. Is what it kind of feels like. And so we might kind of be like, oh God, I don't want to say that. Don't shoot the messenger, please. It kind of feels like I'm gonna say this as I'm you, so I don't say you're doing it. Kind of feels like I'm stuck on stupid, meaning, please don't shoot the messenger. If you're in a relationship, here's what it feels like: you're unhappy. Short answer is because it's not the one. If you were single, because I feel heartbreak around you, you're probably really focused on the past, and you might either, I don't know if you really feel regret, like missing the ex. And so you're trying to bring them back. I kind of feel like they're gone. They probably moved away. Like I feel like they're really far away. So if they're not physically moved away, they're so far away energetically, I don't feel they're coming back. But I don't know if there's a little bit of anger with that regret, remorse, or whatever. I'm not sure if it's they did you wrong or something, but there's a little bit of like disappointment in your energy. But I can't tell if that's also wanting them back or the hurt and anger is pushing love away. Because I don't think you know it, but like in April, there is, I wanted to be clear before I saw that, because sometimes I see that and it just means new energies. You have love all around you. You don't even see it. You actually are really, I don't think this is part of your energy, but right now, it's part of theirs. Okay. Thank you, angels. Okay. You're more connected to the angels, but whoever your next partner is, this is definitely in April. Look out for April 23rd. They're really connected to the fairy realm, that the fairies are actually helping you right now more than you even know. Here comes the goosebumps. I feel them slowly. It's so weird that they're creeped in like that. But that's what I don't think you're going to realize, right? I think you kind of turned your back on love and you're not looking for love. And love's going to come and bite you in the arse harder than you even realize, okay? Because I don't know whatever this regret is. I'm trying to manifest my ex, or I have some anger over the heartbreak and I'm not even open to love. I'm not even thinking about love. Things will change quick for you in April. And that's why I felt like if you just open your eyes, you would see love is all around you. But it's kind of like the fairies are helping you open your eyes, right? That's kind of because I'm like, they're kind of all around you and they're probably slowly working on you to get you to see the beauty all around you, because love is coming for you. And Cupid's going to shoot its heart at you, but it's not going to shoot what does Cupid shoot? A bow. Cupid's going to shoot his bow at you, right? The bow and arrow. It's not like it's going to hit you in the heart and love. It's going to hit you in the arse because you're being a little, I don't want love. That's what I feel from your energy. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. It's almost like you're trying to manifest your ex back, but your new partner is trying to manifest love. And because you have this soul contract so deep with this person, they didn't even know who you are. They're manifesting you, but they're manifesting you is stronger than you manifesting your ex back. Look out for April 23rd. Love is coming for you. You are about to be in a very, let's say, a long-term committed energy. There's the womb. That's so interesting. Okay, because here's what, man, I almost forgot I saw that. As I was talking earlier about I can't keep up with the messages as I get them channeled, I saw a baby, and when I kind of got quiet for a second, I was like, what does that mean? Because sometimes, like the Empress card, for example, is the fertility card. Now, it doesn't always mean fertility, pregnancy. It can. I mostly read it as creation energy, something new is starting, because everything starts from the seed in creation, right? So it can just be fertile energy, not meaning pregnancy, right? I saw a baby and I was like, okay, babies signify new energies, brand freaking new. And so I was like, oh, is this pregnancy? And then the womb card came out. I was like, dang. That's why I'm like, I don't even think you know it. This is like, I'm least expecting it. But there's a big turn of events. I mean, yeah, sure. At the end of April for sure. Okay. Trusting your inner voice. Knight of Cups, the Prince Charming. Wow, interesting. Empty-handed, 6 of Coins. That just come out twice. Focusing on others, the 9 of Coins. Oh, so many fell. I'm going to look at these all. Page of Cups. King of Wands, King of Cups upside down, 10 of Wands upright. I don't think it's an actual baby, but with the womb card there, I think it's more like protecting your energy, like you. Protecting your energy, meaning like your feminine energy. So if you do kind of get swept up off your feet, sure, protection is good. I'm not telling you what to do with your body, whether it means birth control or condoms or something like that, but it also kind of feels like feminine care. I don't know what that means for you. Is it a yoni steam? I don't know. There's something going on between in the womb energy. That feels like the self-care energy. Does that make sense? That feels like I kind of need it protected. And maybe it is the yoni steam. Maybe that's what, okay. Page of Cups. Wow, the Emperor just came. No, that's not what I had. Oh, yeah, I did. It came out the other way. I think you really need to be open-minded with this person. Might not be, how do I want to say that? The poet, the comic, yeah, the gem. They're going to be really good for you. They're going to breathe back some spark of life into you, right? If they don't have a good sense of humor, you probably might need a sense of humor to be with them. They might be a little bit of a jokester, but they might be that feminine energy that your feminine energy is craving. Yeah, wow, that's so interesting. Yeah, you find a winner here, and I don't think you maybe are looking for it, but it's gonna find you for sure. What else do I want to say about that? Personal freedom, 5 of Cups. Yeah, don't look back when you start this relationship. Let everything else go. You're gonna move forward. This is new energy. This is definitely new energy. April 23rd. Love is finding you. You don't even have to try because it feels like they're connected. The fairy realm, big time, is already doing the manifesting for you. But you got new love coming in big time. And whatever that means for you down there, self-care and your feminine energy. I mean, the womb is there. The womb might just mean creation. Maybe you need to breathe back life to the feminine energy. Maybe with the poet it is, I need to take self-care. Maybe I need to journal. Maybe I need to let my creative expression out. But whatever self-care, feminine, you need to take care of. That's what it kind of feels like. Nothing bad, not anything bad health. It just feels like I need to make sure my feminine side is taken care of, right? Okay. All right, Jade's Cloud. We are going to wrap up your reading. Jade's Cloud from YouTube. That was spot number 3. Up next, we have JD as spot number 4. If you guys are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astaria. I am live here on YouTube and Facebook every week, and we are doing 11 free psychic tarot readings. If you guys want to sign up for a reading, you just have to drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. Please put your question on the same line as the hashtag free tarot. If I do not see your question on the same line, it will be a general reading. Okay. And just so you guys know, since the wait list has now gotten out 6 months long, I'm going to stop the scheduling. If you sign up today, you'll still be scheduled. If you sign up next week, you will still be scheduled for a reading. Next week will be the last week I will be taking the hashtag free tarots. The hashtag free tarots will be ending next week. I will do them next week, but after that, going forward, I am going to end the scheduling because it's 6 months out, right? And I want to get to doing live readings. So I will, over the next 6 months, as I get everybody caught up, I will be doing special surprises at the end of the lives after I read the 11 people each week. So there will still be a chance for one lucky person each week at the end of a live to still get a reading. And that's all I'm going to say on that because we're going to wait until we're there. I'm going to change it up every week so you guys don't know what's coming. So nobody can cheat the system, but it'll be fun. I'm going to change it up. Okay. All right. Before we jump into JD, spot number 4, let me jump back in this chat. I see a Kiki saying hi, but this is not my Kiki, is it? Oh, no. She says, can I be added to the list? Sorry. There's a Kiki here every week, and she's changed her name from Kiki to Key. Hello, Kiki from YouTube. Welcome. You can be added to the list by dropping a hashtag free tarot into the chat. Please put your question on the same line so I know what to do your reading on. Just so you know, we are on a wait list all the way till August. We are on a 6-month wait list. Just an FYI, everybody. All right. Let's see. Heat Journey. Hashtag Free Tarot is one word, no spaces. Heat Journey says that kind of sounds ridiculous for someone who don't even have 1,000 subs. Well, I'm not sure what sounds ridiculous, but I don't know. Not too worried about it. Amelia from Facebook. Can I get a general reading? You can sign up by dropping a hashtag Free Tarot. Let me see. Eva from Facebook. I'm sorry, YouTube. Hello, hi, welcome. Hashtag Free Tarots are one word, guys. No spaces. Hiya, Joshi. Yes or no? I'm not sure yes or no to what, but you can sign up for a reading by dropping hashtag Free Tarot in the chat. Eva from YouTube. Hashtag Free Tarot. What comes to me regarding of career in March? Thank you. Eva, I will get you signed up for a reading, but we are on a wait list till August, so I won't be able to do a March reading for you unless you email me and we set up a private reading. I can do a career reading for you, but your reading will be scheduled for August. We are on a wait list. Sanyu Survi. Hi, hello, welcome from YouTube. Slide this back over here. Cassie from YouTube. I am doing very well. How are you? Kiki, you have to drop a hashtag Free Tarot in the chat. And it's again, guys, hashtags are one word, no spaces. The only way to get on the list is hashtag Free Tarot. Fatima from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. Please drop the hashtag to get signed up. Chinchella. I don't know. Chinchella Kumari from YouTube. I don't know if you missed this earlier, but we are on a 6-month wait list. Everybody getting their readings today signed up last year. That's why I'm stopping the wait list. Next week will be the last week to sign up because I'm going to get back to doing, actually not back, I never did it. I'm going to start doing live readings. So, is my reading done? Oh, did I do your reading? You signed up for a reading at the beginning of the live. Why do I know this name? Maybe I did your reading. Paula V says I did your reading 2 weeks back. Well, I only have last week's list in front of me. I know it wasn't last week. I apologize because I do 11 people every week and all the other private readings I do, I'm not sure. You can go back and check the description of the videos to see if I did do one in the past. Okay. All right. Spot number 4 is JD. Will I get pregnant in 2022? If so, a girl, a boy, twins. Ruchita from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. You can ask a question. What you do is you sign up for a reading. How you sign up is hashtag Free Tarot. Drop that in the chat. Please put your question on the same line. And I'll get you signed up for a scheduled reading. We're on a 6-month wait list, just so you know. All right. Man, every week I bring out my yes or no deck. And I did not bring it out today. I've actually got 3 of them. And I've got a when deck too, right? It's got all the months and weeks and days and years. I can't believe I didn't even know I didn't bring it out until right now. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Guess we ain't gonna use it. I don't need it, but it's just, they're all just tools to help me channel. All right, JD, will I get pregnant in 2022? This year, will JD get pregnant? Got one I wanted to come out. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Relax, take it slow. Let's look at for yes or no. 3 of Swords. No. Okay. That was the first energy I feel when 2 of Pentacles came out in reverse. I felt relaxed, take it slow. Kind of let go of the pressure. Sometimes when we want something so bad, especially like a pregnancy, it can kind of do a little bit stress and it kind of can stop you from getting pregnant. I asked a straight yes or no question. You said, will I get pregnant in 2022? 3 of Swords is falling on hard times. This is heartache. This is heartbreak. This is a strong no, 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 no energy. 3 of Cups is, 3 of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. There is still hope. Will it be this year? I don't think so. me see something. Okay. Let me keep going 1 second. Oh, wow. That came out. That's interesting. Okay. And let me see what that. Okay, if you have, I pulled on girl, boy, and twins. I don't think it's this year, but since you asked about that, I'm going to pull on that as well. If you do have twins in your family, it definitely there's a higher chance of that, but it kind of feels like there might be some health risk with that. So if you do get pregnant with twins, just make sure you're always getting checkups with the doctor. I feel like it's almost like twice the trouble on your body. So you have the wheel here, which made me think, oh, maybe it runs in the family. But we've got the 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. We've got the Moon in reverse, and we've got the Emperor in reverse. And I don't know what that exactly means, but with the Hierophant, not the Emperor in reverse. This is not a prediction, but this is what it could be, right? It could lead to miscarriage or a very high-risk pregnancy. I don't think that's the next best bet for you. But again, there might be some kind of, like, I don't know if it's genetic mutation, or I'm not sure, but it runs in the family. Just make sure you are very much in contact with your doctor. I think you're actually going to have a big family. If you do have twins, I think they're going to be a boy and a girl. I don't think they're going to be 2 boys, because as I pulled on the girl, I got a yes with the Ace of Cups. As I pulled on the boy, 2 cards came out. I immediately thought twins, but we've got the Fool in reverse and we've got the 4 of Wands upright. That's why I don't think it would be 2 boys. It'd almost be a boy and a girl. But I actually think you're going to have a rather large family. But I don't think it's going to be this year. Make sure you're taking care of your physical health this year. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Yeah, it's like a bypass. I don't think it's going to be this year. Sorry. I'm sure that's not what you want to hear, but I'm always going to be a very blunt reader, and I will tell you guys what it is versus what you want to hear. So not saying don't keep trying, but make sure you kind of like check up on your health along the way. Nothing wrong with going to get checkups too, to make sure that like everything on both sides, yours and your partner's, that there's nothing that might be caution, right? Okay. Yeah, it does feel more natural there, so okay. Yeah. All right, so that is JD's reading. Up next, we have Hani. No questions, so we'll do a general reading. I'm just looking through the chat for a second. Oh, you guys are talking in other languages. I'm glad you guys are communicating. Oh, look at that. Paula V saw that Chancel's reading was on February 15th. Spot number 8. You're amazing, Paula V. All right, Chanchella, your reading was already done. S. Angel, you can ask a question, but you have to sign up for a reading. We are on a wait list, so you have to drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat, and that will get you signed up for a scheduled reading. Please, on the same line, guys, put your question on the same line so I know what to do your reading on. If there is no question after the hashtag free tarot, it will just be a general reading. Paula V says, even I want to have twins, actually triplets. Careful what you ask for. I don't know. That was the first thing I thought, right? That's a lot of work. Triplets, man, more power to you if you could do it, Paula V. Let me see. Yep, Hannah's up next. Angela Rose, Facebook, hashtag free tarot. You are signed up. Right now it's a general reading. Oh, your question's right after. Okay. Guys, please try to put them on the same line as I read every comment here on the live. But when I have to go through all of YouTube's comments and all of Facebook comments, my eye just looks for the hashtag free tarot. I don't ever want your guys' question to get lost in the chat, okay? Oh, she says, ha, that's Cindy. I figured you guys were talking your own language. No worries. That's awesome. That's great. Angela Rose, general reading. I will get you signed up. Your reading will be in August. We are on a wait list, just FYI, in case you missed that part. Hold on, we have Facebook people. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys heard this earlier. I don't know why I can't. I'm multi-streaming, and it won't let me block any spammers that are on here. If you want to message them on Facebook, you go ahead, but I'll tell you, most likely they will scam you. I'm just letting you know. That's from my experience in the past with all of the other people that do this. I can only deal with the YouTube people here. I don't know why. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Spot number 5 is for Hani. Like I said, no question. So we're gonna do a general reading. Let me get this back up. All right. Swap this back out. Oh, it's so good. My smoothie's so good. I went a little overboard today. I make my psychic smoothie always when I do my readings, right? I have it here every Tuesday. I was a little bit of a hurry. So I like put everything in. And I was like, oh, normally I can feel like it tastes good. I was like, oh, this needs a little tweaking. Well, so I ended up making like this double smoothie. That's why I got my 2 glasses today. And actually turned out really well after I tweaked it. Anyways, who messaged me? Oh, forget the name. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I have no affiliation with them. In my experience, I would say like 9 out of, I can't say 100% of the time, but 9 out of 10 times people that say, hey, message me for your free reading. 1, they're going to ask you for money, or 2, they're going to take your money and you're not going to get your reading, or 3, they're going to take your money and just tell you some bullshit because they're not a real person. They're not a real psychic. They're either doing hot or cold readers. They're scammers. So S Angel on Facebook or anybody out there, I see them more on Facebook. You're definitely welcome to, but I highly, I would say don't give these people your money because they're going to ask you for money. Will I read for you? Absolutely. Did you sign up for a reading? If you drop the hashtag free tarot into the chat, I will. You did. Oh, no, that wasn't you. All you have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat and I will read for you. All of my readings are done here live on YouTube and Facebook every Tuesday. We are on a wait list, just so you know. There is a 6-month wait. But how do you sign up? Drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. S Angel, please put your question right after on the same line so I know what to do your reading on. I'll get you signed up on my list here, and I will have the description updated next week on next week's live because I'll have to go through all the comments on Facebook, all the comments on YouTube. So you will sign up, but it will be for an August reading, S Angel, okay? And everybody else who's out there, all you got to do is drop the hashtag free tarot with your question in the chat. All right, let's move on to Hani's reading. There we go. The Tear Apocalypse. Well, I feel like by the luck, there's a lot of success. I'm not one who talks about luck. That's what I'm feeling in the reading, though. Hold on. Clarify Apocalypse. I like this. There's a partner. Ooh, King of Wands. Page of Cups. Clarify the Tear. The Empress, more on the intuitive side. Let me get another one on that. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there are multiple people around strength or gaining faith. Okay. Wow, almost all people. But that's a positive movement forward energy. Let me get you an oracle. I don't know why with a little, gosh, because I don't believe in luck, but I've heard it twice now. With a little luck, here comes success, a merry motive. Okay. All right. I like the merry energy. Here's the thing. There's a lot of people that showed up here. They're all not out to get you. I don't know. I don't know if it's, that might not be you, but there's a little bit of paranoia energy here. And I'm going to say a little bit. So please don't take that as this huge extreme thing. It might be coming from one of these people. Because I feel most of them are helpful. There might just be one oddball. I don't know, they maybe just don't have your best interest at heart. They're more like a, that one got away from me. I got so excited. It was so good. Sorry. It's more like they could be an energy vampire. It's almost like they have their hand out, take. You might give, but it might drain your energy. Be careful. I don't know if it's a financial like freeloader or what, but just be careful. There's one person around. I don't think they have the highest of motives for you. That might be the one that you like. It's either the one you feel. God, I hate using that because it's so general, because fear doesn't always necessarily mean what fear is, right? Because fear could just be anything opposite of love. It might be the one you fear, or the one you're really hoping on, or the one you're waiting on, the one you have all the expectations on. That's almost the one I kind of want to like, you can't see my hand, kind of push away. They don't seem like they're the best. There's all these other helpful people around. They might be the ones that help you pick up the pieces. They're the ones that kind of help you turn your life around, right? Family, friends, supportive people. They might be the ones there, whoever this energy is. The King of Wands in reverse. They feel like glued to you. So that's the one you're like waiting on, or have all the expectations with, or I don't know if you're trying to get away from them, or maybe that's me saying it's best to get away from them. But all these other people here are definitely here to help you pick up the pieces. These are all supportive people. I think you're afraid that one of them is going to tell you, I told you so, but I don't think that's going to be the outcome that happens. They're definitely here to help you pick up the pieces. And so with the Mary motive, right? Oh gosh. Sometimes words, it's like, sure. I don't want it to ever come off like insensitive, but like the Mary motive, law of attraction is real. When we focus on the positive things come towards us. And when we focus on negativity, right, we just attract more negativity. That's just generally what law of attraction is, right? It's really law of vibration, your vibrational energy. And I didn't want to say that because it's like when something actually bad happens or challenging happens, or we're going through something, it's like, I get it, right? Like time does heal all, but sometimes it's just like, this happened, I'm angry, right? And there could be this energy of like, this person did me wrong, or in the victim or something. I don't know what this is, but there's a little bit of, I don't know, it's unsettling news. There's something around your energy here. And so telling somebody who's going through like, I'll just give an example. You're telling someone who's in like going through like PTSD or depression. You're like, hey, well, just be happy and focus on the positive. You're gonna be like, F you, mother. Like, what do you mean? Like, no, it's not that simple, right? And so that's why I was kind of reluctant to say it, because as much as I'm like, focus on the positive, like, it could change your energy, it could change your life and change your beliefs, and like all of that is true. But like when we're in the midst of this, I don't want to hear that. What do you mean it'd be positive? Everything be fine. Like that's the energy I was kind of feeling as your reaction. So let me pull on this Mary motive a little bit more, because I feel like you really need to lean on these people, right? The world. Yeah, that's so interesting. Came out on the worthy side. 10 of coins. Gosh, that was a lot. I'm just going to peek at these really quick. Okay. Wow. And you are the survivor. Okay. So if you did go something a little bit more traumatic, yeah, you definitely can get through this. You definitely need to lean on these people. Don't isolate. Don't pull away. Don't like, you definitely need these people to pull you out of whatever happened with this king here. Yeah. 3 of Swords came out. It also came out on the bruised ego side. We've got, oh, the mean mister, the Queen of coins, 7 of Wands, upside down, shadow of your former self, and 2 of coins, balanced energy. So yeah, that's why I was like, I actually feel for you. Whatever's going on is a real thing. And so you're entitled to your emotions. And actually, if we ignore those emotions and run away from them, sweep them under the rug, we don't deal with them, they will manifest later in our life somewhere else, right? And so that's where we have to repeat the lesson again, and they turn into physical stuff or like whatever it may be. And that's why it's like you need to deal with this now. And so that's why with all these supportive people around you, you really need to lean on them to get you through whatever went through, because it's almost like there's trauma around you. But what happens after? We always go through the darkness to get to the light. We always go through the silence to find the answers, right? And so, and I get it. That's why it's like sometimes you're going through it. Like if you lose a loved one, you're like, oh, you can have the outlook of, okay, and like energy cannot be created or destroyed, right? We know that. Science has proven that. But if that loved one is your father or mother or somebody close to you, even if you're like, I see energy and I sense energy, and I still, like my dad died. I know he's around. I could talk to him and see him, but there's still the energy of like, you still lose your father, right? And so there's still that of like that physical emotion of, okay, well, I still have to go through the grieving process or something. It feels like yours is a little bit more traumatic energy. That's probably why I use the PTSD example, because sometimes we have to still go through that. Right. And there's always some goodness in everything. And that's probably why that Mary motive energy came out. Right. There is goodness in everything. I promise you, if you look, you can find the positive in anything. Right. Even death. Death, I believe, is something that should be celebrated. Right. Because only my ego and my mind is being attached to that as an energetic
a physical attachment, right? But I already know that I am them, they are me, everything is one, right? And so I can't lose something that is already a part of me. So knowing that, yes, my human ego emotion can be upset by somebody dying, I will go through the process and allow the emotions to come up so I can release them, so I can heal. And it's just taking one step at a time, even through anything trauma. It doesn't matter what it is. You can get to the other side of it with grace and gratitude, okay? I don't care what it is. There is a way to find positivity in anything and everything. But while you go through it, you may not see it. And that's where we really have to be compassionate with ourselves. And we have to allow the emotions to come up so we can heal. Let me give you an example, right? So I went through I don't think I've talked about this on here. Get to get real personal with you guys for a second. So I went through a sexual assault in 2014. And obviously I had to go through it, right? PTSD, depression, all that stuff. And when you're in the trauma, you go through the pain. And so I had to go through it to get to where I am today. I'm now at a place, me personally, I wouldn't change one thing about my life. But by 2019, when I went through my spiritual awakening, I was like, I'm so freaking grateful for the sexual assault. Now, I know it sounds like a crazy person, but listen, if you change one thing, you wouldn't be where I am today. I went through a Kundalini awakening. I met my twin flame. I became a channeler. How did I get psychic? All this stuff happened, right? I went through the sexual assault. I went through this horrible isolation, depression, scared of my own shadow, all this stuff. And after that, as soon as that, like, that's what pulled me out of it. Like, I had this isolation for like a year. And then all of a sudden I was like, bam, I went through the darkness. Well, I found the light. I found the light as my soul, right? And I woke up and I went through this huge awakening. So while I was in it, if you would have told me anytime after the assault before 2019 that, like, I would say I'm grateful to them, I would have been like, F you, Moses. What do you mean? I'm like scared of everything. I hate life. Like, so that's why I'm saying I didn't want to be insensitive to what you're going through, because when you're in it, right, you have to grieve, you have to heal, you have to process. And it felt like there was a lot going on. And that's why I really need you to lean on those people. I had to go through therapy and be in groups and do all this stuff because I had to do the real inner work, right? But after that darkness, after like the year of isolation, what happens always after the darkness, you find the light. I found my light as a Kundalini awakening. Not saying that's when it's going to happen for you, but you will find the light. There's always a death and rebirth process you go through. One cycle ends, another cycle begins. Always. And if I took that one assault away for me, I probably wouldn't have went through that year of depression, isolation, PTSD, which wouldn't have put me in the courthouse where I met the person who got me to meet the twin flame. You see my thing, right? Like, I had to be in that same building to meet the person who got me the job where I had my twin flame at. Well, I wouldn't have been in the courthouse if I hadn't gone through the assaults, right? And so, like, everything, you change one thing, I wouldn't have been in that building. Like, I wouldn't have took that job. Like, everything happens for a reason. So I got to that point saying, thank you. I believe they were just a soul contract, right? I can't blame them because I came into a soul contract with them for growth. I went through a year of darkness, but then I got out of it. I was at the right place at the right time. I met an old manager at a courthouse, got hired at a job. The first night there, actually the second night there, met my twin flame. Bam, like somebody flipped on a light switch, and all of a sudden I was thrown out of the matrix. I'm not even joking. I literally, like, with somebody flipped a light switch on, and I was like instantly in the fourth density. So I'm saying, when you're in that trauma, you don't see it because you're in the darkness, and that's okay. You have to go through that, but darkness always ends. And when that cycle ends, the light always prevails. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. And so I wasn't trying to be insensitive to anything you're going on, but all those people that are around you, they're going to help you get over whatever that King of Wands, whatever that was, the king in reverse. And gender doesn't matter. That could even be an energy. It doesn't have to be an actual person. But lean on your supportive people, right? I had to lean on my therapist, my groups, everybody to help get me out of it, right? If you take away that one incident, one trauma, that one thing in your life, well, you don't know what's going to come from it. And there's always light at the end of this tunnel. This will close out a major chapter, a cycle, whatever it is. But I promise you, there's always a release, right? I wasn't drinking anything to make me burp. Only kombucha does. I hadn't drank any kombucha yet, but burping is a form of release, right? And there's always something to be released, right? And so that's that soul evolution. There's that change. There's the real growth, because you go through the darkness and then the light happens. And then we go through the death and rebirth process, right? So there's always some reason to be positive, no matter what. As I use the example of death as an example of even a physical trauma or anything. You go through it, and then afterwards, I'm like, wow, I'm grateful because of what happened. You can retrace back the steps as I did. Change one thing, I wouldn't be here. Well, I wasn't born a psychic. I wasn't born a channeler. This all happened after my awakening. My awakening happened because I was in that courthouse and I met that person. It's only in that courthouse because I went to the assault. Like, you see, it all lined up beautifully. And so I can't be mad at somebody that I believe, one, I came into a soul contract with for growth, right? So that was basically my whole point, that even while you're going through it, you may not see it yet, but you will find the light. You will find your peace. You will find your acceptance. There is always, always light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, Hani? Okay. Oh, I need to breathe after that one. That was for Hani, spot number 6. And before we jump into I'm sorry. Is that spot number 5? Before we jump into spot number 6, which is Karen Kutcher on Facebook, which is somebody I actually know. I actually took a psychic class with Karen. Actually, that's pretty cool. As I'm talking about learning to become psychic, I took a psychic class at a local healing center. But Karen from Facebook will be up next. Let me first jump back into the chat here. Kiki, welcome. So happy to have you here. Alex Rocks 07 from YouTube. I can tell you about Gemini's feelings for you once you sign up for a free reading by dropping hashtag free tarot in the chat. Please put your question on the same line. And for everybody, if you guys are new, hi, welcome. I am live here on YouTube and Facebook every Tuesday, and we are doing 11 free psychic tarot readings. If you guys want to sign up for one, just drop the hashtag free tarot in the chat. Just to let you guys know you are signing up for a scheduled reading because we are on a 6-month wait list. Also, when you put your hashtag free tarot in the chat, please put your question on the same line after it so I know what to do your reading on. The soonest availability I have is August, guys, okay? Also, I got an update. I'm going to be stopping the hashtag free tarots next week. We will do it all day today and all day next Tuesday. After next Tuesday, no more hashtag free tarots. So what does that mean? We are stopping the wait list. We are stopping the scheduled readings because it is 6 months out and they just keep growing. I want to get to the point where we can just do them live in the chat. Somebody's got a question, let me ask it. Let me answer it. Let me address it. So you guys signed up. Your spot is already secured. We'll keep going through the readings that are already scheduled over the next 6 months or so. You guys still sign up for reading today and next Tuesday. The next Tuesday will be your last chance to use the hashtag free tarot. The hashtag free tarots will be going away next week as I will not be taking them to sign you up for a reading any longer. I will be doing something special at the end of every live. So you guys will not have to wait 6 months for readings because I'm going to be doing something special at the end of the lives. I'm not going to talk about it too much as I'm going to be changing it up each week. I'm just going to leave it as a surprise and we'll talk about it when we're live. Okay. That's all I got. Let's see. SM, hi from YouTube. Hello, welcome. If you drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat, I can sign you up for a reading. Kayla from YouTube, same thing. I will answer your question once you sign up for a reading. Alexis Davis from Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. Yolanda Davis. Ooh, Yolanda Davis from YouTube and Alexa Davis from Facebook. Their comment, you guys can't see each other, but the comments are right after each other. That's so funny. Same last name. You guys can sign up for a reading. Oh, Yolanda did. Yolanda, hashtag free tarot. What do you see coming into my love life? Perfect. You'll be signed up for a reading, Yolanda Davis. Just so you know, it is, we'll be in August. We're on a wait list. Kiki's back. Yes, Kiki, you are signed up. You are signed back up for a free reading. I read Kiki a few times. She was here last week with me. Alexis Davis, hashtag free. I appreciate that. It's hashtag free. Oh, there we go. Hashtag free tarot. Okay, Alexa Davis. General reading. Yolanda Davis, you're signed up. No worries. You're welcome, Yolanda. You're welcome, Kayla. Jades. Jades, are you Jades Cloud? I read for you. If you are the same Jades from Jades Clouds on YouTube. We did your reading today, I'm assuming. SM, hello. You're welcome, Yolanda. Alexa Davis says, wow. It was, you guys are like right after each other. It says, Yolanda Davis, thank you for taking my question. Alexa Davis, wow. He says, feel better. Is that for me? Am I sick? Did you psychically pick up on that? No, I'm serious. No, I'm fine today, but I've not been not like flu sick. I was dealing with some stuff. Did I talk about that today? I'm confused. She's psychic. I love it. She also does cards. That's why I'm like, I didn't see anybody else say they were sick. That's how good she is. Kayla, hashtag free tarot. I'll get you signed up. With no question, it will be a general reading. Jades, I'm going to rewind. Thanks so much. You're very welcome. Mars from YouTube, hashtag free tarot. When will my lawsuit from car accident be over? And do I have to testify in court? I will get you signed up. Just an FYI, Mars, we are on a wait list till August. You're welcome, Alexa. SM, it is hashtag free tarot. TAROT, tarot. Jades is laughing. I love it. Yolanda Davis is laughing. I love it. SM, perfect. You are signed up. SM, hashtag free tarot. Oh, you're feeling better. That makes more sense because you were sick. I must have read that wrong as in feel better. I was like, well, I actually was under the weather over the weekend. I was like, Kiki's a little psychic. She's telling me to feel better. I actually feel better. How does she know? I'm glad you were feeling better. I know when I saw you, you look like you were more than under the weather. Yes, SM, I see you. Hi, hello. I have you for a general reading since there's no questions. Shrutika, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, from YouTube. Yes, I am taking questions, but what it is since I'm on a wait list for 6 months, you sign up for a scheduled reading by dropping a hashtag free tarot in the chat, and then it'll get you scheduled for a reading. We're looking at August. Jades, you have to come back next week. So if you have your reading today, you have to sign up next week. But I will absolutely do a reading for you again. And Jades, just an FYI, next week is your last week to sign up. So make sure to come back next week. I always tell everybody, if you got a reading today, you have to come back next week, right? Okay, but I will absolutely do one more for you. Just make sure you sign up next week. I don't want you to miss the cutoff. All right, moving on up. We're on Karen Kutcher from Facebook. Oh, I went to notify you today on Facebook from the original post. I think you asked for a love reading because I didn't have anything written down, but I'm pretty sure you said love. So we're going to do a love reading for Karen. Okay, wow. It's like I see all these, I don't know, are they children all around? Come down, sit down. I don't know. Let me see what's going on. I'm going to jump into Karen's reading. Okay, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords. What's the impasse? What's with all the cards coming out today like crazy? I hate, strong word. I don't like taking 1, 3, but they've been coming out. Spirits telling me to take them. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Cups upright. One in the Moses. I can't even make this up, guys. Oh my God. But here's the thing. Hold on a second, guys. We got the Facebook spammers. I have to get rid of them. I can't do it I don't know why it won't let me. It only lets me do it from YouTube on the laptop. It's super annoying. 1 second. And I know YouTube people can't see it. Okay. Yeah. I'm just warning you guys. If you guys see that stuff on Facebook, be careful. I almost guarantee you that they're going to be a spammer. So I had to block them, but the comments are still there. I'll delete them after the live. You want to message them, that's your business, but just saying I have no affiliation with them. And most likely they'll probably take your money. All right, back to Karen's reading. Guys, I just said, me as a reader, like I don't like to take more than 3 cards at once when they jump out because I am an empathic channeler. And if I get all these cards coming out, it can be a lot to process. So 4 cards fell out. Cards have been coming out more than 3 all day today, and I've been taking them as Spirit. When Spirit tells me to take them, I take them. Me, sometimes I'm like, no, and I want to put them back. But guess what just fell out? You are not going to believe this. And as I laid them down, 7 upright, 10 reversed. 10 upright, 7 reversed. On both sides are 7s, and in the middle is 10. 7 upright, 10 in reverse. 10 upright, 7 in reverse. I can't even. How did 2 7s end up on each side and 2 10s end up in the middle, and one is upright in reverse and one is upright in reverse? I shuffle in between and I only do jumpers. I'm sorry. Spirit just like blows my mind every reading. I'm like, what are the chances? Let me put them back the way they were. This was upright. That was the way. There we go. Okay. I can't wait to talk about that. Give me a second. What do I want to do with this? Let me get a card out first. Oh gosh, you block one spammer and then more thumbs because they can hear me and they know I'm blocking them. I got a YouTube moderator. I need a freaking Facebook moderator. I don't know why it doesn't let me do anything on here. I'm like multi-streaming Facebook and YouTube at the same time. It only lets me either put people in timeout or block them from YouTube. Okay. Back to the reading. Sorry, Karen. Trying to save poor souls from getting scammed as the spammers come into the comments. Awakening Genius, Oracle Gifts. In Perfect Harmony, in reverse, bottom of the deck. So I want to see. We're going to get a couple cards out for you first. Whoa, smacked me in the face. Oh, I know what that means. I've never had a card do that. The Mirror and the Kiss. You want to talk? Oh, gosh. I know what's going on here. Give me a second. Yeah, misuse of power. The Chariot. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to take that one. Nope, it didn't come out. Okay. Here's what's going on. I don't know if it's, I'm going to say from your viewpoint, unlucky in love. I don't know if that means, what that means exactly. If that is, I keep attracting the wrong soulmates, or I don't even know if you're in a relationship, but if you are in a relationship, it might be like this in the relationship, meaning we fight a lot. Maybe a lot of turmoil, maybe a disaster. It doesn't have to be that extreme, but conflict. Okay. I don't know if it's that you're too alike, you push each other's buttons, because to have a 7 of Swords upright, that's lies, deceit, devastation, can't even be narcissism, right? And then the 7 of reversed alone, right? 7 of reversed. 7 of reversed. I caught myself there. 7 of Wands and 7 of Swords. With the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, right? So what is that saying? When we're happy, we're happy. When we're good, we're good. But when it's bad, it's bad. Sure, you could read it as that. But here's what I really want to challenge you with. Because you've got the Mirror and you've got the Kiss. Okay. So this challenging relationship, as I'm going to call it, is a chance for you to grow, right? I don't know if it's quite this, but I'm going to give this example since we have the 7 of Swords here, right? Let's talk about like a narcissist empath relationship. Now, if this person is not quite a narcissist, it's a polar opposite on an energetic field. And I'll tell you what that means, right? So as I talk about the narcissist empath relationship, I'm going to say you're the empath, right? This is like pure love, pure innocence, white light, 4D, 5D light worker energy. Well, I'm all up here, but I don't really, like we all have the shadow, we all have the light in the dark, but go with me for a second, right? I'm made of all light. Well, a narcissist, for example, right, is made up of the dark. So everything the narcissist is missing, you have, and everything that you're missing, they have. So what happens when an empath and a narcissist meet? They get pulled together like magnets. They get, oh my God, electric connection. It's on fire, and it's just very intense relationships because everything you don't have in you, they have, and vice versa. So if they're not quite a narcissist, because we have this here, it's that type of connection, right? You guys could be too alike. You guys push each other's buttons because there's so much similarities with the mirroring. And we have the mirror card, right? And I'm going to talk about this in a second. But with the 2 10s and the 2 7s and the 2 10s here, right? There's some kind of mirroring going on. So here's what happens. You don't even have to necessarily label it a narcissist. It's just a label. You want to call it a karmic. You want to call it like, here's the even thing, and I'm not going to go too much on a tangent like this, but like the narcissist empath relationship does mirror the twin flame relationship so much. I don't feel that's what's going on here, but I feel like I need to highlight it for a point that sometimes you don't realize until you realize that the narcissist, that's not your twin flame. That's usually the catalyst that wakes you up. But anyways, sometimes when we're going through it, we don't necessarily, oh no, this is not my karmic. This is not my narcissist. This is my divine counterpart. This is my romantic soulmate. This is my the one. It's that type of energy while you're going through it. But there's so much, almost like, there's so many similarities. I don't know if it's too good to be true, but let's talk about this for a second, right? So what happens in these relationships? Well, what happens in the narcissist relationship, they actually come into your life, to be very blunt, to stir shit up and make shit crazy for you. Why, though? This is the magic. Because you will elevate and grow. What happens in those type of connections is you guys will actually connect on the lower 3 chakras and get bonded together. That you will have crazy spiritual encounters. They're like, no, this is like 4D, 5D. Like, what do you mean? Like, this can spark huge levels in your awakening. So they come in and stir shit up, but I'm telling you, you rise high spiritually. It's a great chance for like soul evolution. That's actually a blessing. Major change and transformation comes in when you meet a narcissist. I'm talking about like, forget 2.0. This is like elevation, graduation, soul exploration. That's a good thing. If it's not a narcissist, let's talk about this. This mirror, right? It can't just be a karmic. I don't know. Again, I feel like I just didn't say it's a label. It's whatever, right? So that karmic comes in. There's good karma and bad karma. I want to highlight that. But that mirror, because there's so much similarities with the 2 10s and the 2 7s. Now, whether that's back and forth, good days, bad days, we're good, and we're in ecstasy and bliss, and there's bad days, it's like, shit, it's the fan. I don't know. But here's what I want to say. The mirror. So even in the twin relationship, right? There's a reason I'm explaining all this, because I feel like you're going to be able to take parts of this to understand what I'm saying. The examples of what I'm talking about, how energy works. And then you're like, I can relate with that, right? So what happens in a twin relationship, right? And you could say this even with soulmates or karmics or whatever. But just people in general, they hold up, but twins, they actually hold up a mirror to you. And they show you your shadow, because we all have a shadow side of us, way more deeper than like a karmic or just a regular soulmate would. But that's where the real transformation and growth happens, right? But even in a karmic relationship, they can hold up that mirror and they maybe feel a little bit testy and they're doing all this stuff to you and it's just bad, but they're just, the reason you're seeing this on them or they're holding up that mirror to you is so you could shed that all layers of the skin. We literally have the mirror and the kiss. That's why I don't want you to think this as this kiss of fate. I don't know why I heard kiss of fate, but I felt it almost like the kiss of death, because it might be both. Right? But what is death? Transformation. We don't ever die. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Right? Science has proved that. It just is. So it always is transformed into something better, into another form. So even though the kiss is here, it may not be here forever for you, but I want to tell you, this is for change and transformation. So the next time that yours feels more like a karmic, right? But I just kind of feel like I want to explain some energy so you can understand. They hold up that mirror. They're showing you that side of you or themselves. You only see that in them because you have it in you. You wouldn't notice that in them and say, oh, they're this and they're this and they're this and they're this. You only are able to see that stuff and label. There's all this emphasis on labeling. I don't know why. I drop labels, but there's a reason I keep pointing it out. So that probably means something to you, right? There's a reason they hold up the mirror and you're like, oh, you do this and you're able to label it because you have it in you somewhere. I mean, the stupid saying, like when you point the finger at somebody, there's 3 more pointing straight back at you. Yeah, I'm pointing the finger at you, but I really have all that stuff in me. The fingers are pointing back at me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to recognize it, right? And so they're holding up the mirror for you. And maybe you don't realize it while you're in the 10 of Swords, because it's reversed, right? And going through huge life transformation challenges in this relationship. But what does it always lead to? The death, rebirth, the 10 of Cups, your happiness, even if you have to do it alone, right? 7 of Swords, they come in to do transformation and change, and they hold up that mirror. And sometimes it's the kiss of death or the kiss of fate or whatever it is. But I'm telling you, it's bringing, right? You have literally, look at this, Awakening Genius and the Oracle's Gifts. I pulled on love. So whether you see it or not, right? The Chariot came out in misuse of power. And we've got the 5 of Swords over here with the Queen of Swords. Look how many swords are in this Queen Sword, the back. This is not a genuine, sincere love offer. Now with the Five of Swords, there's always a catch. There's always, they want something with it, right? It's not quite, oh, you're being genuine. So that's when I'm like, but why does this person come into your life? To stir shit up for you could change, right? What does the narcissist do? The karmic. They might make you crazy, but what always happens, right? Normally when you meet a narcissist, you're an empath, you're probably going to go through an awakening, right? Like stuff like that happens. They hold the mirror up so you can shed the old layers of skin. You have, I feel like every card's the death card, 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 the death card. What is death? Change and transformation. And so sometimes it's like, oh, right, I want to say you're doing this to me, but no, they're going to keep holding up. And I'm going to say this. They're going to keep holding up that mirror to you until you get it. And one of these days, and this is where I want you to really pay attention to this part. When they hold this mirror up to you, you're 10 of Swords. Not having it. But one of these days, when they hold that mirror up to you, you're 10 of Cups, right? No longer, why are they doing this to me? I get it. Oh, I release and I let go. I see that in you because I see it in me. I don't have to identify that. That is my ego. That's my shadow. I can transcend that. I can transmute that. I can release it and let it go. And I don't know if you guys saw that because it always comes out different on my end, but it was really dark as I was saying that. And then the light just kicked on and it got bright. I have no control over the lighting here, right? Sometimes it feels like it goes in and out. It feels like in the darkness, talking about being in the shadow. And then all of a sudden, the light came, right? So that's how you elevate to the 10 of Cups. So it doesn't matter. It's probably one individual. But whoever this person is that's holding the mirror up. And I don't know. I saw a bunch of kids in the beginning. I don't know if you have kids with this person. Could be a husband, a baby daddy. I don't know, an ex. Maybe they have kids and you have kids separately. But it kind of felt more community energy, right? And so maybe that's the person you're entangled with. Even if it's an ex, I don't know what that means. But the first image I saw before I start pulling cards. But whoever this is, it doesn't matter. Whoever holds this mirror up to you, your challenge or your evolution, whether you might already be going through it, but that's when they hold the mirror up, not be in the 10 of Swords and get to that 10 of Cups, right? Because they're not holding it up to piss you off and poke the bear. They're holding the mirror up so you can release and transform and change. I feel like all your cards are the death and rebirth, right? The Oracle's gifts, the awakening genius. With the mirror comes the kiss. It's like this is part of it, right? The narcissist, empath, the karmic. You have there's so much change, right? But transmute that 10 of Swords into the 10 of Cups, right? All right, Karen, we're gonna wrap up your reading right there. Is that the only two? I guess so. All right, that was Karen's reading. Let's see. I knock her off the list. And so that was Karen Kutcher from Facebook. Next up, we have Michelle Watts from Facebook as well. And before I jump into that reading, I'll check in with you guys in 1 second. Okay, so hi, if you guys are new, hello, welcome. My name is Astaria, and every Tuesday, I go live here on YouTube and Facebook, and we do 11 psychic tarot readings. So if you guys want to sign up for a reading, all you have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat. Please, after the hashtag free tarot, put your question after it. If there is no question after the hashtag free tarot, you will get a general reading. Just so you guys know, we are on a wait list. We are on a wait list till August. So if you guys sign up today, the reading will not be today. You will be scheduled for a future reading in August, okay? Just an FYI, when those spots fill up, I take 11 people each week. It will move into September. It is on a first come, first serve basis, okay? I do also want to say, we will be stopped, since the waitlist grew and grew and grew and grew, and it's gotten a lot further out than I thought I wanted it to be, I will be stopping the scheduled readings after next week. So on today's live, on next week's live, are your last 2 chances to sign up for a scheduled reading. After next week's live, I will continue with all of the people that are signed up for readings, right? Every week, we will keep doing 11 people. If you're on the list, you got your spot. I want to get to the point where we can just, you're in the chat, you got a question, I'll answer your question. I want to get back to answering, I want to start answering people's questions that are in the chat. So I'm going to stop the schedule reading. So what happens over the next 6 months as I read those schedule people, you guys will still have a chance to get readings each week. I'm going to do something special at the very end of each lives. So whoever is still with me at the very end of my live, I will do something very special for you guys, okay? I'm not going to talk on it too much because I'm going to change it up every week and I don't want you guys to know what I'm doing. So you guys can sign up today. You guys can sign up next week, Tuesday. And then we're done with scheduling and we will be moving on to doing the live readings. Okay. All right. Let me get these cards back. All right. And before we move on to M. Michelle Watts, I want to jump back in the chat and catch up on all these messages. All right. Give me a second while I all the way up. I read every comment in on the lives. So, and then I just kind of, let me see. I'm gonna make sure I address everybody. Hey, love. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Olavi says, whoa. I don't even know what that was because that was 15 minutes ago. Let me see. K-Love, hashtag Retaro. Has the Capricorn tried to contact me? If so, what does he want to say? Okay, you will be signed up for a reading, K-Love, from YouTube. Just so you know, we are scheduled out till August at the moment. Yep, Jades was number 4. Thanks, Paula V. Oh, number 3. Yeah, you are right. Okay. Oh, good question. Yeah, that name did sound familiar. Caleb might have signed up. SM, hashtag Retaro. Will there be divorce or my wife reconcile with me? I will sign you up. Just so you know, the wait list is in scheduled out till August at the moment. All of you narcissists are really toxic. I've dealt with one and it was traumatized. And it was traumatized. Yeah, they are. I had the one who my twin flame was that. I don't know if I believe in twin flames anymore, but anyways, sometimes I think my twin flame is the narcissist because so my twin flame was actually a narcissist. I didn't even know what like an empath. I didn't even know what it meant to be an empath at the time. Like I was totally in the matrix. Like I talked about the Kundalini awakening earlier, right? I went into work, as I said, and I met a narcissist who I thought was my twin flame, and I was immediately thrown out of the matrix. I can't even. I'm not even joking. Not even exaggerating. Okay, flipped on a light switch. My whole world changed. Nobody would have told me different for about a year. This wasn't my twin. If I told you the crazy shit that happened in this relationship, you would be like, yes, that's your twin, because we were like connecting on the 5D very intensely. And then all of a sudden, the end of the year, I started to realize he was a narcissist. As we talked about earlier, having gratitude, as I was grateful for even the sexual assault incident, because what allowed me to wake up, right? We don't need to relive that story, but that was a short answer. I was even grateful to the narcissist. It was really easy for me to not get entangled with that because, right, if I wouldn't have met my narcissist, I'd still be blind in the matrix. He's the one who woke me up. So I'm like, I can't have anything but gratitude for him. Would I allow him anywhere in my energy? Fuck no. He's like far on the NPD scale. But yeah, I immediately was like, yeah, it only took me a week or two to be like, nope, okay, thank you. Soul contract. I just felt that the soul contract was over and done. And I was grateful I met him because if I hadn't, right, I wouldn't be here doing readings with you guys. So I definitely wasn't born psychic. Happened after my Kundalini awakening. So yeah, trying to find that Paula V, trying to find that gratitude, right? So they come in, like I said, to make shit crazy for you, but they come in for change. What happened with me? Talk about, look, here's my example, right? I was literally in the 3D matrix. I met my narcissist and I went into fourth density immediately. I started seeing energy in the air and colors and auras and chakras and like, listen, it was immediately in the fourth density, right? So it was a crazy thing. But like, if I sat there and had all the blame and guilt for him and just like, you're evil because he was evil. I don't know how I didn't see it for a year. Guys, he was like, one of the worst narcissists out there, then I would take away everything, right? Like if I would have met him, if I would be angry, like I wouldn't have, my Kundalini wouldn't have woke up. I wouldn't be here psychic. So I can't have anything for him but gratitude. But I won't be anywhere near him, that's for sure. I'll run the fuck away if I see him because our energetic field spreads out, right? And not let his aura get entangled with mine. Okay, anyways, I'm digress. S or 57. BS7 status. Hello. Are you signed up for a reading? I feel like I have a B57 or BS something. Have you been here before? Check the description. Caleb says no, my first time. Okay. BS7 status from YouTube. If you are not already signed up and you want to sign up for a reading, it's dropping a hashtag free tarot in the chat. And then please put your question after it. That's the only way to sign up for a reading. Sarah L from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. Same thing. You asked a question by signing up for a reading. And just so you guys know, you're signing up for a scheduled reading because I am on a 6-month wait list. The soonest I have available is in August. Once those spots fill up, I take 11 people every Tuesday. We will move into September. I believe the 23rd is the soonest I have, but I'm pretty sure 11 people already signed up. So we're probably on August 30th, if not going into September. Just an FYI, guys. Hashtag VTarto. I'm not sure. BS7 status is hashtag free tarot. If you're not sure how to spell it, you can copy it out of the description. Free tarot. Hashtag free tarot. It's one word. Tarot is T-A-R-O-T, guys. Gabrielle Joseph from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. SM, yes, I have you on my list already. You guys only need to sign up once. Hashtag free tarot will guarantee your spot. As long as there is the hashtag free tarot in the chat, you will be added to my list. I promise. One time, I will see it. Here we go. BS7 status. Hashtag free tarot. When will Radhika, sorry, I think I said that wrong, contact me? I will add you to my list. Desha, oh gosh. I'm so sorry, I say names wrong. Desha me. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for the sub. Desha from YouTube. How you ask a question is you sign up for a scheduled reading. How do you sign up? You drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat. Why did I highlight the word scheduled? Because I'm on a 6-month wait list, guys. So you drop the word hashtag free tarot in the chat. That secures your spot. Please put your question on the same line next to the hashtag free tarot. I will get you guys on my list, okay? And you guys will be scheduled for a reading. The readings are scheduled all the way up to August at the moment. I take people first come, first serve. We've already been on the live going on 2 hours. So I already got a bunch of people signed up. So sooner you guys drop the hashtag free tarot, sooner you guys secure your spot, okay? Thank you, Dashia, for the sub. Gabrielle Joseph, thank you as well for the sub. Yes, you guys, if you were watching on YouTube, it greatly helps the growth of my channel if you guys hit that subscribe button, right? And I don't want you guys to miss out on your reading. So if you guys are on YouTube and you can subscribe to my channel, it really does help. If you guys are on Facebook, you guys are welcome to come over and subscribe as well. I do daily videos over here on YouTube. So if you guys don't want to miss out on any videos, we've got tarot, we've got Third Eye Thursdays, we've got Spiritual Awakening Sundays, Soulmate Saturdays, pick a card readings. I do all the zodiac sign readings, your monthly predictions. I got videos all over the place every day on YouTube. So if you guys are on Facebook and want to check it out, come on over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And like I said, thank you, Gabriella, and thank you, Disha. Thank you for the sub. All right. We're going to jump back into spot number 7, which is M. Michelle Watts. She is from Facebook, and I don't have a question, so we're going to do a general reading. Let me see. Let's jump on in. M. Michelle Watts. Okay. Finding confidence. Taking responsibility. King of coins. I feel like you're getting out of that. It's kind of on its side in between the executive and in over its head. Okay. Let's get some Archetypes. The kiss. Wow, we just had that. It came out in reverse though. That's fate though. That's not even like romance. That feels like it's fate for you. Might be, is there a career? Let me see. What's the change of mind? You're second guessing though, but I think it's change of mind. Yeah, there's the underworld. Canucks Cars from Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. You can sign up for a reading by dropping hashtag free tarot in the chat. Please put your question on the same line. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Turn of fate. Let's see. The forest. Wow, that came out earlier too. We had a lot of repeating cards today. Here's what I want to say. And I want to highlight this in past tense. Maybe you felt a little lost. You're trying to find your place in the world. And here's what I kind of feel. It was mostly surrounded. You didn't have a purpose, right? Having a purpose can like literally shift your energy and shift your direction in life, shift everything, right? Because if we're just kind of like scrambling around, like like, or sometimes getting stuck in that monotony of like the daily routines and structure, and you're like, I have enough money to pay the bills, but I'm not just happy, or my job sucks, or whatever it is, and we get stuck in this day-to-day stuff, and it's like, I don't know. There's some kind of energy of excuses going around. I don't know if you were making excuses for yourself or like making excuses for just being okay, but somewhere along the way, you lost your drive. Why? Because you didn't have a purpose of something, right? I don't know what that is. It doesn't really matter. Here's the thing. I want to reference that all in past tense. As I tap into your more current energies, and it's just feel like it's building. So I don't know if it's just starting or if you're in it now or if it's happening this week or this month, but it's current energies, right? Wow, a powerful move. That's amazing. Bottom of the deck, opening. This is upside down. Opening to discovery. Here's what I want to say, because it's building. Whatever this purpose is, it's bringing back joy into life. It's bringing back, like, it's a breath of fresh air, right? It's giving you, I hate to keep saying the purpose word, but whatever this is giving you purpose again in life, which like makes your eyes twinkle, puts that smile on your face. It's almost like this guiding light, but it does feel it's just building. So it's almost, and I'm not sure what that means, if it's almost like you found the purpose, but you're still working with it, right? Because sometimes if it's career, right? Oh, I was unhappy in this job, paid the bills, but it just wasn't happy. We find the purpose, but sometimes we have to build with it or work with it or go through training or start a new company or whatever it is, and it might take time. So whatever this is, it's still building. Oh, dropping a lot of cards. A rose's kiss. Guys, look at this. A rose's kiss and a kiss. I don't think this is romance, though. I'm more feeling career. It's like a kiss of fate, a kiss of brilliance. Might be a aha moment of clarity and truth. I'm telling you, it's very beautiful energy. Birds of a feather. Oh, guys, I can't even, you guys see this. I sit here and do jumpers. I can't even make this stuff up. You guys, I'm sitting here, 3 cards fell out. They just fell on my lap. You saw it. It literally says the power of purpose. Guys, I say these words and the cards come out. I am not in awe of me. I am in the awe of spirit. How does this happen? The power of purpose. The power of purpose. Talk about the power of purpose. You want to know why you were in the darkness and lost and maybe whatever was going on? It's because you didn't have a purpose. Whatever you have going on now, stick with it. Keep building with it. It's good for you. It's giving you purpose. I like this for you. It's still building. It's still growing. It's still developing. But this is a great energetic shift for you. This is amazing. This is what brings back the life into your eyes, into your energy, and just gets you excited and a lot of joy and hope, probably pulling you out of something. But again, it's still building, which is allowing your confidence to rise, your esteem to build, your respect of yourself and of others and your peers. This is great. You want to know how powerful the finding purpose is? You should, anybody, I'll say this generally. You're stuck in a rut, things aren't going good. You find something to give you purpose, it will totally change your life. You want to talk about the power of purpose? I literally was talking about, purpose in life. You found your purpose. It's still starting though. It's still building. Let's declare. Stick with it. This is amazing. I'm so glad you found this purpose. This is like kismet. It feels more, that kiss again, more like probably career driven. Okay. All right. We're going to wrap up M. Michelle Watts reading. A spirit cracks me up, guys. It's not me. I'm just the vessel, right? If I say the word purpose and then the card pops out 2 minutes later, purpose, right? Spirit just communicates with me. It's no accident that happens. There's no accidents in life. The coincidences, it's fate, right? Like it just, I get so amused by these readings that they're different every time. Like I channel different energies every time. So to say purpose and purpose and purpose and purpose, and then the freaking purpose comes, the purpose card. Listen, I put them all in different spots. The purpose card, again, on the bottom of the deck. It's just, I'm so amused by spirit. Like you can't even make this stuff up, guys. All right, let me grab this charger here. We gotta plug it in so we can continue these readings. Okay. All right, so that was M. Michelle's. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Kazak's Cars, #free tarot. Beautiful. You'll be signed up for a reading, just so you know. It will be in August because we are on, well, we're about 6 months out. I don't know if the August spot's filled up yet, but just to let you know, it won't be today. You'll be scheduled for a reading. I will have the list updated next week. But yeah, it's not today. It looks like you're going to get a general reading since you didn't put a question. Guys, if you want to sign up for a reading, #free tarot, drop it in the chat. Please put your question on the same line. If there is no question on the same line, it will be a general reading. Starseed, you were here last week. Check the description of the video. I got you signed up. You should have you have an August reading. Mars says, I don't understand what you are reading on. Well, I just read Emma Michelle Watts' reading. If questions gets asked, gets you put on the list. No. Okay, yeah, let me clarify that. Is your reading today on past questions submitted in the past? Okay, yeah, let me explain what's going on. All right, so last year, I decided to do live readings, and I was doing 5 every week. And people kept signing up past the 5, and so I wanted to be fair to everybody. I didn't want to say, well, you get a reading, you don't. And so I created a wait list, right? And so the wait list grew, and it grew and grew. And we were still in like September, October, and we were already at the end of the year. And so basically January 1st, to be fair to everybody, because I take people first come, first serve, and I get everybody who signs up gets on the list. So January 1st, I started taking 11 people. Let's get the wait list going faster and faster. Like, you guys don't have to wait as long. Well, the wait list kept growing and growing and growing. Well, now we're at a 6-month wait list. So yes, I am canceling the wait list after next week. I'm going to get back to doing, or I keep saying get back, I'm never done. I'm going to start doing live readings where you ask a question in the chat and I read you. We're just not there yet, Mars. So basically what I've been doing is when you drop the #free tarot in the chat, it secures your spot for a scheduled reading because everybody who drops the #free tarot is guaranteed a reading. It is now scheduled as they've been scheduling out. So I do ask you to put your question down so I know what to do your reading on. Again, it can just be a general reading. So if people don't put any questions after the #free tarot, it will just be a general reading, okay? But if you sign up today with a question relevant today, and things happen, right? I want to know about my crush today, but then we're already dating, and when it's time for my reading, I got a new question. You can come back and change your question anytime. So sure, you can drop your question in today, Mars. You can come back and give me an updated question anytime. You could jump on the day of your reading and say, hey, I got a new question, because between now and 6 months, a lot can change. So the #free tarot will get you signed up for a scheduled reading. Again, it's a 6-month wait. The soonest I have available is August 23rd. 11 people each week. When those 11 spots are filled, we jump to August 30th. When those 11 spots are filled, we jump into September. It's every Tuesday, 11 people. So yeah, you can drop your question in with the #free tarot so I know what to do your reading on. Or you could just say love reading, and I'll do a love reading. It doesn't really matter. But I hope that answers your question, Mars. Pizzazz Cars is general reading. Great. For you, Shreya from YouTube, you have to sign up for a reading by dropping that #free tarot in the chat. And then I will get you on my list, okay? All right, so that was M. Michelle Watts, and I am caught up into the comments, and I am caught up with explaining. So we're going to jump on, and M was from Facebook. We're going to jump on to spot number 8 today. which is for T. It's T-E-E. I got 2 E's. And that was the last of my Facebook readings. So I believe that everybody else today is from YouTube. All right, so we'll jump into T's reading. Let's see what we got. It'll be a general reading since there's no question. Okay. Perfect. The flame. Very interesting. Total different energy shift. I don't know if that's you or a partner. I think it's more, I'm like quiet as a mouse now and my throat is being restricted, right? And I'm very empathic when I read, but this is probably what's going on in your energy. Let me clarify this so I can understand, get control of my throat chakra back. Okay. Because it doesn't feel like twin flame energy. Sometimes I read that as that. Queen of Wands, 10 of Coins, the Seeker in reverse, Knight of Coins, the Hermit. I don't know if you feel alone, that somebody turned their back on you. Here's what I want to say about that. Give me a second. Let me get your cards out first. It's almost like, it's all energetic. I can feel it in my throat chakra heavily. But it's almost like, I hate using words like this, but I don't know. I keep hearing it, so I have to say it. It's almost like whatever happened with this person, one, it's something of the past. But two, it's almost like it did, I'm going to say do it in air quotes because I don't like using words like this. It's almost like it did damage to the throat chakra. So what does that mean? Like if we don't take care of our energy, sometimes it can turn into physical stuff. Because it just feels like a lump of clay in my throat, like all the way through it. And so what it feels like, somebody might have really put you down, right? And this could be an ex-lover. And so maybe it's just words, but they belittled you or messed with your self-esteem or made you feel worthless. And so that maybe took away your voice. I don't know, maybe they were physically abusive, but whatever happened here, I feel like I want a lot of soothing for you. I feel like I want to tell you it's not your fault, right? This is definitely their issues. And this is coming up a huge thing of the past. You getting out of whatever this is actually a blessing, right? And maybe you've been trying to find a way to get out of it because we do have the dead end card there. And I keep feeling like I want to keep telling you it's of the past, So if you're still in it, maybe that's saying it's time to let it go. Or maybe you keep replaying in your head and you haven't let it go. Maybe you haven't let it go because you haven't healed yet. You might even keep repeating, meeting brand new people that are like nothing like this person, but it's that same energy type, right? So they'll do and treat you the exact same way. And you're like, how do I keep calling in these people? Probably because they're here to teach you some lesson. One, I feel like you don't have to go through that anymore, but I also feel like you're in the healing phase that even though you might have learned the lesson that you can close the door on that chapter, I don't feel anybody else coming in because it feels like you need this long rest, regenerative energy to heal first. Bearing fruit came out. Let me get a couple cards here. Yeah, and you might really want to be concentrating on the throat chakra. And so, and I don't know if you're into crystals or you know what chakras are, but like if you have, the throat chakra is governed by like light blue, like the sky, right? And so if you have any crystals that are that color, or you can even eat like blueberries are a good throat chakra food. I don't know why I just heard grains though. That's a total root chakra food, but there's the tree, which has root chakra. That's so interesting because it came out and I thought grounding and I was in my head, right? The tree comes out, that's grounding, that's root chakra energy. And I'm like, sure, ground, but I'm like, that's general. And I'm like, I'm so focused because I could feel it in my throat chakra. And I was like, put the healing here. This might be going back to the beginning to let go and forgive. You might want to write a letter to whoever this flame was. I do feel this is something of the past. It was never meant to go anywhere. This is where free will gets in the way, which is fine. But it's time to let it go. And this might be even a childhood trauma or something. I don't know what this is, what the flame was to you, but it almost feels like I need to like release it, right? Ooh, throat chakra. Throat chakra is good for writing. And so maybe we have to write the letter of forgiveness to let it go. And you can even like rip it up or burn it afterwards to do a little ceremony to really release it and let it go. You might want to take some blue crystals if you're into them and like put them in your pillowcase and sleep with them for a little bit, maybe a few months, maybe in like 6 months, because it could also help you while you're sleeping. But I feel like the way for you to let it out and release it is to journal. You need to like let it go. And so you might not even want to burn the page. You want to rip it apart and like let go of any anger or release, right? But it's something of the past. And there's not even like a break. There's a huge pause in between because your throat chakra has a lot of healing to do. But how do we do that? We go back to the beginning, that root chakra energy, and we get back grounded. There are grounding foods you can eat too, like anything that's a rooted vegetable, like carrots, sweet potatoes, any red color foods work as well, like berries and stuff, strawberries, stuff like that. Even lentil and grains. I was hearing that. So even foods can nourish the root chakra. So do red crystals, carnelian, stuff like that, right? Red agate. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, what blue crystals? I've got like a million blue crystals, but I feel like you might want some blue tourmaline. I actually don't have any blue tourmaline. I only have some black tourmaline, but any blue crystals will work. Yeah, I think you're going to be on a little bit of the healing with the throat chakra for some time, which is good because then you won't repeat this any longer and you could stop calling them those same people, right? Just different. Brand new person, same lesson. It's the same energy, just with the name, right? We're all just energy, right? I just have names. That's why they keep coming in. But I feel like that the worst is behind you. It's done, but you're just going to be on this period of healing. Oh, yeah. You might be really spending some time alone. I feel like the world is like, I don't feel the world's against you. You feel alone, but like this is regeneration of the cells. This is rest, hibernation energy. This is really important for you, T, especially over the next few months, right? So just take it slow, allow your cells to heal, nourish your throat chakra. You'll be okay. You're done with these cycles. Okay. All right. We're going to wrap up T's reading. And that was spot number 8. We have Kelsey Blount. Kelsey Blount up next. Let me jump back in the chat. Okay. 411 Maggie from YouTube, hashtag free tarot. You are signed up for a general reading since there is no question. Shintaro, you can ask a question by dropping hashtag free tarot in the chat. It's the only way to get your reading. Please put your question on the same line. Laura Dyson from Facebook, same thing. Drop hashtag free tarot in the chat and with your question, and I will get you signed up for a reading. The Disciple 25, same thing. It's the only way. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Disciple 25, hashtag free tarot. So if there's no question, it will be a general reading, guys. Quirky Giraffe, same thing. Sign up for a reading, hashtag free. Oh, perfect. You did. Quirky Giraffe, you are signed up. It is a general reading. If you guys want anything besides a general reading, please put a question with your hashtag free tarot. This is me love carrots. Oh, I was talking about carrots. Grounding food. Yeah. You know, it's interesting because carrots are the color orange, which resonates with the sacral chakra, but they come from the ground. They're a rooted vegetable. They are supportive of the root chakra. They work on both the lower chakras, just so you guys know. And you could get a purple carrot, which would be great for grounding, but good for the third eye. So if you're going to do any like psychic work like me, eating a purple carrot or purple sweet potato before I do any of this stuff is good because it will keep me grounded, but it will open my third eye. Just you learn how energy works. It's also simple, guys. We as humans overcomplicate everything. But when you learn how to work with energies, like we're not taught how to learn the metaphysical side. Once you learn how to do this stuff, it's like, that's all I have to do. It seems too simple. What do you mean? Wear a purple shirt and I support my throat chakra? Yes. Promise you. It's that simple. I can give you a whole complicated list of stuff to do. Yeah, sure. But I can give you the simple stuff too. It all works the same. Power of belief. Trust me. Laura Dyson, it is hashtag free tarot, not just free tarot. Shintaro, #3tiro. Why did my ex block me on Snapchat? Perfect. I will sign you up for a reading. In case you didn't hear, we're on a wait list about 6 months out. The Disciple 25. Did you sign up? Yeah, you did. Okay, you guys, you have to put your question. I read every comment here on the live. And so when I make my, like when this is over, I'll go through all the Facebook comments. I'll go through all the YouTube comments. So if I don't see #3tarot and the question on the same line, your question will get lost in the chat. So I appreciate you guys putting your questions in, but my eyes, I had so many comments to go through. My eye will only get pulled to the #3tarot. So I just don't want it to get lost in the chat. The only two veggies I eat are carrots and potatoes, sometimes broccoli. Well, you've got two very rooted vegetables, so it's great for the root chakra. Like we said, carrots will also support the sacral chakra. Broccoli is great, heart chakra. I don't know if you guys know this. I just found out this last year. So broccoli, like I'm plant-based. I've been plant-based since 2018, but I've been like learning about alkaline diets. I've been following Dr. Sebi and all this stuff, and I learned that broccoli is a man-made vegetable, chemically made by man. You want to know if it's a real, if it's not, that just means it's genetically modified. Same with cauliflower, right? If you want to know if it's real or not, it's like fruit. If you buy a fruit and it has a seed in it, it's this is the short answer. The short answer. You're looking for a quick, like general way, right? And so if it doesn't have a seed in it, it's probably been genetically modified. Okay, which I didn't know. I was like, broccoli is not real. What do you mean? Just a little tidbit. Thank you, the Disciple 25. #3tarot. Career opportunities coming for me in earth moving field. Ooh, I like that question. That's going to be a fun reading. I like that you said earth moving field. That made me happy. So it could be problematic. Here's the thing. Okay. Again, okay. So like Dr. Sebi, he talks about eating alkaline to cure anything, which we've already proven that in courts and everything, that yes, you can cure anything eating alkaline and certain herbs. Look them up if you don't believe me. SCBI, Dr. Sebi. But anyways, could it be problematic? Well, if you're talking broccoli versus a Big Mac, you're good with broccoli. But if you're looking to like alkaline the body and get rid of any dis-ease, yes, I meant to say that word that way, body and dis-ease, right? So if you're looking to cure anything, you can clean yourself out. Like I became psychic by going plant-based and I was still eating stuff that I didn't know was alkaline. But if you really want to like cleanse the body, you have to only, there's a list of alkaline foods, right? But yeah, I think if you're talking potato chips or broccoli, you'll be okay. Okay, want to know about my job? Nancy Sharma. You have to sign up for a reading. #3tarot is the only way to get your name on the list for a reading. And please put your question on the same line so I know what to do your reading on. Alex Roxo 7, Gemini feeling, #3tarot. You are on my list. The Disciple 25 says it gives me a lot of gas. That is true. I'm probably going to say this word wrong. Crucificialist vegetables. CROUSFOUEL. I can't spell it. Anyways, crucificialist vegetables. I know I'm saying it wrong, guys. They will, which means broccoli, cauliflower, that type of stuff. They do make you gassy. When you go plant-based, that will happen, but certain plants will do that than others. It's interesting. I just always labeled them as the crucificious vegetables, but then I realized, oh, well, that's probably because they're genetically made. Oh, maybe that's why they make you gassy. So it's not just you. So does cauliflower, any of those vegetables that kind of fall in that crucificialist. I'm going to stop trying to say that word, as obviously I can't. I actually don't even know the right way to pronounce it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Priya, hello. Welcome back. Don't forget you're on my list. Check the description so you know when you get your reading. Nancy, I hear you. You want to know about your career? You have to sign up for a reading. Third time, drop a #3tarot in the chat with your question, and I will get you added to the list. I also love lemon water. Perfect way to alkaline the body. Lemon is acidic. When you add it to water and is ingested in the body, it will alkaline the body. I love lemon water. It is beautiful. All right. So up next, we have Kelsey Blount. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. And there's no question, so we're going to do a general reading. All right. Let's jump into spot number 9 for Kelsey. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, it definitely does. Even limes will too. Okay. It is what it is. Into me, I see. I shuffled these again, guys. Uncharted Sea, the power of purpose. That's so funny. All right. I'm going to get a lot of repeating cards today. I'm going to clarify these and get a, jumping right out. Gratitude. Into me, I see gratitude. Okay, let me get the cards out first, guys. The Uncharted Sea. Uncharted territories. Into the unknown. Into the abyss for you, but it's, cards have been coming out like crazy today. Unrealistic expectations. Intolerance. Speak your truth. Okay, that's actually really good. Give me 1 second. We're going to clarify it is what it is. Oh, you're going to have to step outside your comfort zone big time. Mental freedom. And clarify the power of purpose. And then I'm going to get an archetype card. Wow. Queen of Wands came out on its side between the champion and obsessed with outcomes. There's the overwhelmed. Okay. Let me get your clarifier. I mean, your archetype. The temple. Okay. Interesting enough. That's what I felt like I needed to do. As we just kept talking about cleansing the body, your body is your temple, right? If you have a car, you can't drive it without gas. There's a reason you have to get oil changes. As much as there's maintenance on cars, the body is the same way. Think of your body running like a car. We have to take care of it. I need sleep. I need water. As we're talking about the right herbs and foods and things to put in your body to help you. Okay. I want to talk about the temple, but we're going to take it into a different way with you. Oh, the kiss is coming out again. Okay. Here's what I want to say. The first thing for you, I'm going to do this backwards because that's what it kind of feels like. I need to go back to start to your beginning. Okay, power of purpose. We've got the obsessed with the outcomes, dealing with the champion, and overwhelmed. Short answer is let it go. Don't let go of that dream, that hope, that aspiration, that wish, but let it go. Stop overthinking it. Stop trying to force it. Stop trying to have it happen on your timeline. Let it go. Second, you let it go because you release it. What do they say? If you let something, let it go, it comes back, it's meant to be, or something, you love something, free it. I promise you, that's the same how energy works. Second, you let it go, you've released it, you don't claim ownership, it now can come back to you. Let this go. Whatever this is, that's got you overwhelmed, a little bit excited, but you're kind of too excited, right? Let this go. It's not going to come right now until you let it go. And then it's going to come because there's too much drive and excitement. Here's the thing. You want to know something? Let me tell you how energy works. Energy is so funny. When we deal with the ego and the soul, right? Sometimes if we get a little bit too excited about something, it can stop it. But sometimes if we don't put energy on it, it won't come forward. Let me give you a couple examples, right? All right. So when I first went through my awakening, right? I'm in the matrix my whole life, and all of a sudden I realized energy is real and I can see it and things are changing. So I'm like, what? The chakras, the third eye? What do you mean? I see stuff like, let's open the third eye. But like my ego wanted it so bad. So I had to have some excitement about wanting to open the third eye and some passion and drive because my ego wanted it so bad. I'm going to do it when I want it. And I was obsessed with the outcome. I couldn't open my third eye. I didn't immediately become the channel later. I was doing like third eye meditations and I was third eye mudras and third eye mantras and third eye frequencies and third eye drinks and foods. And I was like obsessed about the third eye. And I like couldn't get it. Obviously it was open because I saw energy, colors and auras and stuff, but I wanted it more. I wasn't a channeler because my ego wanted it, right? And so the second I let go and I let it go, I'm telling you, I became a channeler. I didn't know I was going to be like this. I wasn't doing predictions and psychic stuff. I let it go and then it came. Let it go. Whatever this is. And it's with your purpose, right? We've got the power of purpose here. You have to let this go. Let me give you another example. Seriously. I'm going to give spiritual examples. You know, I'm all spiritual, right? You want to go astral travel, right? I want to go into the astral world, right? Here's the thing. When your body is about, we leave our body every night, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. But when you're consciously trying to astral travel, you have to be very careful. Because if you get too excited, you're like, you feel yourself being pulled out of your body and you get too excited. you'll pull yourself right back in. But if you're too scared of the fear, like it's a very thin line. It's the same with this, right? Because I've been there where I've been like, oh my God, it's gonna happen. I'm leaving. Yes, Astro World, and I've blocked it. But if I didn't put enough energy and focus or want it, like I didn't try something like or the fear creeped in and just stopped it. Yeah, it's a very thin line. Just like the third eye chakra, right? I wanted it, I desired it for so long, but I stopped obsessing over it. I stopped letting my ego drive it, and I said, well, it'll be when it's supposed to be. And then the third eye opens. And then you asked to travel because you weren't forcing it. Let it go. Second I let it go, I went out of my body. Second I let it go, I opened my third eye. Let it go. Whatever this purpose is to you, you're trying so hard about, that you're kind of obsessed with, you're very excited about, let it go. Don't worry about how or when it's going to happen. Just let it go. It will happen the second you let it go. Gave you 2 examples. Trust me. And there I'm covered with chills. All right. So I felt like with you, I pulled the cards and they went this way, but I wanted to start here and go backwards to get to your beginning. Because you're going to have to let it all go to get back to whatever this is you're hoping, wishing, and desiring for your manifestation. Okay. The kiss, the temple, mental freedom, it is what it is. Acceptance is going to be your best friend. Let's start with it is what it is. Accepting what you cannot change. Really just acceptance is going to be your best friend, right? Because when letting go of what you can't control and what you can't change, you can only control yourself and your actions, right? And so that's blocking your mental freedom. Okay. There is what's the quote about letting people rent space in your head? It's your temple. It's your body. You get to choose your reactions. You get to choose. Somebody says or does something to you. You can choose to pop off and snap off and give them a reaction and do whatever. You choose to walk away. You choose. Happiness is a choice. It is what it is. Really acceptance to whatever this is, right? Because I feel like this has to do with your body, as we talked about nourishing the body. We've got the body is the temple, as we talked about the car analogy, right? How we're going to break free of the mental constraints, whatever's going on in the mental world. It is what it is. I accept this today. I can't change you. I can only change me. I will accept you. I don't have to like it. I don't have to like you, but I can accept it. That's how I'm going to find my happiness. Okay. We got the uncharted sea. We've got the unrealistic expectations. Ooh, we've got obsessive outcomes and unrealistic expectations. We've talked a little bit earlier about expectations and outcomes. Interesting. Speak your truth and intolerance. It's interesting. Ooh, what's the shame though? Because I was like, sure, this uncharted sea is really uncharted territory for you. And that may cause you to get really vulnerable. Because speaking your truth might be hard for you. I don't know. Shame is a lower vibrational emotion. It's actually lower than fear if you look at the scale of consciousness. And so sometimes we really have to dig deep. Sometimes that shame is not even ours. It can come while we're in the womb or in the first 7 years of our life or different times for different people. But like we could take on that energy form and we think it's our own. But whatever this lower vibrational emotion is, and maybe somebody scolded you for speaking your truth. And so there is some shame about speaking out on something or speaking your truth. But I feel like I'm going to have to really dive deep and explore this and break free of those confines. How am I going to break free? First, I'm going to accept, but then I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to face the fear and do it anyways. I'm going to speak my truth. I don't know if these are 4 separate messages or it's all entangled. It feels as I'm saying it 4 separate, but I think for you, it's all the same message. Let's keep going. This is the final outcome. Yeah, this is. Wow. I just got it. Let it go. How do you let it go? You accept. Okay. Then I'm going to find some peace. The work isn't done, but I found my peace and my acceptance. So now I have the courage to dig real deep and explore the past. Maybe explore some trauma, some pain from childhood, maybe forgive, whatever this is. But there's some exploration of going real deep on something maybe you haven't addressed yet. I had to let it go. I'd accept. Now I do the real work. Well, what comes next? Probably whatever you let go, because into me I see, you're not doing mind work anymore. You got out of the mind. Forget into your heart. You're doing soul work. Into me I see. That's what I teach with my coaching clients. We don't do mind work. We do soul work. This is you doing soul work. Into me I see. How do you get there? You all want a shortcut? This is for everybody. Gratitude. Gratitude will literally perform miracles. I promise you that. I promise you that. That will change your life. This is your final outcome. Shortcut to get there? is short. Anybody, everybody, gratitude. But for you, I feel like you need to let it go. You're going to accept. You're going to have to do a little bit of work here, right? Some real inner work. You get to this beautiful energy of you're out of the mind and you're doing soul work, right? You're in your heart center. You're living in a place of gratitude. Gratitude can get you there, but I think you're in your heart center here so much that you're just doing soul work in your gratitude energy. Okay, so it's kind of like this 4-step process, but we had to go backwards to get to the beginning, to start this new chapter. Hope that makes sense. Okay. All right, so that was for Kelsey Blount. That was spot number 9. Oh, my pen's running out. There we go. All right, and up next we have Arshi. Arshi. All right, so before we jump onto that reading, how are we all doing? You guys are new. Hi, welcome. My name is Astaria, and I am live here on YouTube and on Facebook every Tuesday. We do 11 free psychic tarot readings. So if you guys are interested in getting a reading, please drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. On the same line, if you guys could put your question down so I know what to do your reading on. Please put it on the same line. I don't want your question to get lost in the chat. Hashtag free tarot, drop your question. If there is no question, it will just be a general reading, okay? And just to let you guys know, you guys are signing up for a future reading. We are on a wait list. I am scheduled out about 6 months out at the moment. So just an FYI, the reading won't be today. But everybody that drops the hashtag free tarot on the chat will get a reading. You guys will be signed up. Okay. All right. So before we jump into Arishi's reading, let me jump back into the comments. See how everybody's doing. Where were we? Hey, hello from YouTube. I can add you to the list once you sign up for a reading. Oh, you did. Perfect. Hashtag free tarot. Will I be able to talk to Shipla? Sorry. Shipla. If I'm pronouncing it wrong too, I apologize. Perfect. You will be signed up for a reading. Just so you know, it is not today. I am scheduling people out. August 23rd was the soonest I had, but once those 11 spots are filled, which I'm more than sure those 11 spots are filled, it moves to August 30th. Okay, I take people first come, first serve. When those spots are filled, we will go into September. Dominic K, you can definitely be added to the list. All you have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot. Drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat with your question, and I will get you signed up. You are signing up for a scheduled reading, FYI, because I am on a wait list. Oh, other announcement. Guys, we're going to stop the wait list. Not today. Not next week, but after that. Next week. Sorry. Next week will be the last time I will be using hashtag free tarot. The hashtag free tarots since a year ago have guaranteed your spot for a scheduled reading. Next week will be the last time we use hashtag free tarot. Next week, we will end the scheduled readings. Why? Because I want to start doing live readings. I have people jump in all the time that say, I don't want to wait 2 months. I don't want to wait 4 months. And then we get to 6 months, right? 6-month wait list. I don't want to have you guys wait 6 months for a reading. So I'm going to stop the scheduled readings. So sign up today to secure your spot. Sign up next week to secure your spot. But after that, we will not be using the hashtag free tarots anymore. So what will happen over the next 6 months? I will continue reading. If you've already got your spot, your spot is secured. Once we finish off the wait list, I will get doing the live reading. But what happens in the meantime? Nobody gets read on the day of? No. I will still be doing something special at the very end of everybody at the lives. So anybody that is on the live with me on Tarot Tuesdays, I will be doing something special each week. And I'm not going to talk about it yet because I don't want to give it away, but I will still be doing we'll just say something special at the end of the lives for everybody. So you won't have to wait 6 months if you're one of the lucky few that are chosen, okay? So, all right. Sign up today, hashtag free tarot. We'll sign up for a scheduled reading. Next week, hashtag free tarots are gone. I'm doing this so we can get back to reading. We could start reading people live. Okay. Lynn Cease. Hi, hello from Facebook. Welcome. If you drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat, I can get you signed up for a scheduled reading. Dominic K, hashtag free tarot. Looks like you signed up for a general reading since there's no question. I'll get you added to my list. And while you guys sign up, I am going to jump on to spot number 10 for Arshi. All right, let's join on in. Arshi, no question. So it is a general reading for Arshi. Perfect. Queen of Cups. Ooh, I like this. Oh, King, Knight of Cups reversed. Six of Wands. They may be at fault, but you might need to take some ownership. Okay, here's what I want to say. Let me see. Let me get a card first. Let's get your archetype. Cards have been flying out like crazy today. The thread. Oh, that makes so much sense. This is going to be a good reading. The sword in the shadow. Wow. Okay, I might need my love deck to clarify. Okay, because the Knight of Cups came out in reverse, right? And so on this deck, it says Playboy Obnoxious. And I was like, this is the energy you're dealing with. It wasn't you, but it's probably the energy you're dealing with. Because we have the Queen of Cups. This is the nurturer. This is the self-care. It's going to be a motherly energy. Sometimes we have to mother ourselves, right? We need to show ourselves self-love, self-care. It's interesting because Six of Wands came on its side, the responsible energy. And it's not that I feel like somebody needs to be responsible or they're very responsible. It feels like I need to take responsibility. I'm going to explain also in a second. The thread, it's tied you two together, the sword, laying down the defenses in the shadow. Okay, here's what this means. You're very much entangled with sometimes I don't like calling people karmic partners because people take it more personally, like it's bad karma, and there's good karma, right? People come into our lives to help teach us and help us grow. So, sorry, I was at the very end of this. So, this karmic, I'm going to call him. Something happened, and most likely they're at fault. But I do want to say this. Even if they did something wrong, or even if they're at fault, or whatever it is, there's something you need to take responsibility for. Now, this could be enabling or codependency. I'm not sure. But there's something about... Sorry, I was just making sure this person's not a... I'm just going to keep an eye on that. Sorry, the comments. There's something about needing to take responsibility. Don't quote me on this, but this is just a proof example, right? They did something, and maybe they're 90% at fault, but maybe you have 10% that you need to take responsibility just to prove. See, that's what I thought too. Hold on a second. I am going to get this person out of here. Okay. I didn't know what it said. I'm like, is that a spammer? Is that normally when I get those, YouTube just automatically takes it away. And then it's gone for now. We'll see if it comes back. I just block them. But anyways, sorry, I know people on Facebook can't see what I'm talking about. But anyways, thank you, the Disciple 25. I was trying to think of how to explain this. Okay, I have a good way to explain it. Again, this is going to be an example. Maybe don't take it verbatim unless this totally relates with you, right? Because we have the Playboy. So this is probably more love. It can lead to cheating or something. I'm not sure what it is. But I think you're the more carefree and they might be a little bit more responsible. Whatever that means. Here's a good way to explain what I'm feeling about the responsible energy. Let's just say you're dating an addict or alcoholic, right? And they're off doing who knows what with who knows who. They're at fault for whatever they do. Let's just say they're at a bar and they drink and they get blacked out. Well, they're at fault. They made that choice. And whatever they do after that, sure, they might be like, well, I blacked out. I didn't know. I didn't mean to cheat on you. It's alcohol related, but they're still at fault, right? And so whatever they do with that alcohol, they could have done you wrong because there's something here where they're to blame. And so that's why I'm going to give the example. Let's say they drank and then they cheated. They're at fault for drinking. They probably have an addiction problem. They're at fault for cheating, all of that. But why I only want to give them 90% of the blame, just for the example, to prove a point of what this is. Sometimes we enable. Sometimes there's codependency. And so if you know some, just don't shoot the messenger. I feel like I have to get a little defensive here, so that might be your energy, right? But if I'm drinking with you all the other time and I know you have a problem, I'm co-signing off on this is okay. Did I drive you to the liquor store and I buy alcohol for you? Am I enabling your behavior by either participating in it or by not stopping it? So for some reason, maybe for some time, you enabled. Or I don't know. It's something like enabling or codependency where it's like, okay, well, I could have said, it's a little bit toxic and I need to leave. Is it not for me? And when you get your shit together, call me. Right. And so not that they're not to blame because I feel they did something, but there's something here about when you take responsibility for that. I'm going to say 10% air quotes because, again, don't quote me. It's just to prove the point of what I'm feeling. When you take responsibility for this, that's where you're going to find your freedom. Right. There's always energy comes and goes. And even if something happened, there's still something we could take responsibility for. Yours feels very minor. They feel whatever it is very major. That's why I don't think it's this huge energy of, oh my God, like you did them wrong or you did anything wrong, but there's something here you probably need to take ownership for. The sword. It's interesting. The fall on the sword. I don't know if that's you or them. Let me see. Because for them, I'm going to feel a little bit more powerless. For you, you might not feel you need to, but I think that's where you're going to find your freedom because that's where you're going to take your responsibility. The thread, that's the ties that bind you two together. That might actually be a codependent thread. Might be a little of a trauma bond situation. Doesn't actually have to mean two traumas that brought you guys together. It just might be you guys are, how do I explain that without going, I go off on these 20-minute tangents. Oh, shadow. There we go. Let's go into that because that could be part of the trauma bond that brought you two together. Your two shadows mingling together. Sometimes when two people go through traumas together, that bonds them together. Sometimes we go through two separate traumas, but we meet, we bond over that. That could bond us. But there's also the energy of I'm bonded to you, trauma bond by my shadow. Our two shadows are the things that bond. And that's what that kind of feels like. Perfect. That's a good way. That's what pulls you two together. That's also what's going to be pulls you apart, which is good because that's where you find your freedom. I don't think you're going to break free of it until you reclaim that 10% of responsibility. Again, I don't know. Maybe it's 1%. Maybe I don't know what it is. Just to prove that point, right? With that enabling example, codependent example I was using, because that little cord tie, the shadows pulled you together. We're only really bonded at the shadow energy, right? That is the trauma bond. And that's what's going to break you free is when you take responsibility, fall on your sword. They already fell on theirs and they're going to keep falling on it, right? They're going to be clumsy and drunk and keep messing up. You're going to have to fall on your sword to take responsibility. You break the thread, you're no longer trauma bonded or you're no longer shadow bonded, okay? All right. Arshi, we're going to wrap up your reading right there. That was spot number 10. Okay. All right. Hi. For those that are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Astaria, and I am live here on Facebook and YouTube every Tuesday. And we do 11 free psychic tarot readings. So if you guys want to sign up for a reading, you just drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat, and that will get you guys added to the list. Now, please, if you have a question, please put your question on the same line as the hashtag free tarot so I know what to do your reading on. If you just drop hashtag free tarot into the chat, you will get a general reading, okay? So dropping the question afterwards does help me to know what to do your reading on. Go back down. Okay, Gual from Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. All About Maine is back. Hi. Hashtag free tarot. You will be signed up for a general reading. Do I have you on my list already? I think I've seen you in the comments. All About Maine. Hashtag free tarot. That's a general reading. Joni Anderson. You can, how you ask a question is you sign up for a reading by dropping hashtag free tarot in the chat. Please put your question after it so I know what to do your reading on. What number am I on the list? Centauro. So Centauro, we are on a 6-month wait list. I don't have any availability until August 23rd, and I take people first come, first serve. There was more than 11 people that signed up today, so August 23rd will be gone. We go into August 30th, the next 11 people. That's why the sooner you drop hashtag free tarot, the sooner you secure your spot, right? So when the 11 spots on August 30th fill up, we go into September. I'm here every Tuesday doing 11 readings. So Centauro, I will not have the list updated until next week. When we are done here, I will go through every comment on Facebook, every comment on YouTube. I will write down my list here. And then when I got the list, I will update it next week on the live, okay? So if you guys signed up last week, the list is updated. Check the description of the video. You're welcome, Centauro. Not sure all about main says. Okay, no worries. Hashtag free tarot, gains your spot. So you will be added to the list if you're not already there. You guys can definitely come back for a second reading. I just don't double sign as we're on a 6-month wait list. So if you're not already on the list, that is a guaranteed spot. You will get a reading. Okay. I do want to say one more thing, guys. The scheduling, the wait list has, sorry guys, more spammers. I know you YouTube people can't see it. And it's a little frustrating that I can't do this from here. I am streaming from Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And spammers come in that say, hey, I'm going to give you a free reading. I'm going to tell you they are 99% a scammer. I would not send them any money. That is all up to you if you do, if you want to reach out to them. But in my experience, that person is a scammer. So you see that on Facebook? Just an FYI, I have no affiliation with these people. Okay. All right. What was I saying? I lost my way. Oh, scheduled readings. My 2-week wait list has turned into a 6-month wait list. It is growing and growing and growing faster than I thought, and it is still growing. So since it is getting out of control, I'm going to stop the scheduled readings next week. Today on today's live and next week, Tuesday, are the last 2 weeks you could use the hashtag free tarot. Hashtag free tarot means you sign up for a scheduled reading, right? You drop the hashtag free tarot on today, you sign up for a scheduled reading, I get you on my list, you've got your date, you have your scheduled reading. We're not going to do that anymore. I want to start doing live readings. You're in the chat, I can read for you live, okay? That's why I'm going to stop the scheduled readings. In the meantime, I've got 6 months of people that are signed up. They're still going to get their readings. Everybody that's signed up, your spot is secured. So every week, I'll still be doing the scheduled readings. And at the very end of the lives, I will have something special for those that are still on the call with me. I'm not going to tell what it is yet, but I'll talk about it later. So this week, sign up for your reading, hashtag free tarot. Next week, sign up for your reading, hashtag free tarot. After that, no more schedules. No more schedules. Okay? I want to start doing live readings. So that's why, just so you guys understand what's happening. All right. Spot number 11 today is for Enchantress B. Enchantress B says, what action steps will Nabil take towards me in the next 3 months? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, and I just looked down at my phone and it says 212. And so does my laptop. You might want to look up that angel number. It's not for me. 2's a balance. 1's a new beginning. 2's a partnership. A lot of love. Could be commitment. Just look at Google angel number 212. 212 angel number, however you prefer. Probably a special meaning for you there. I swear every time I look them up, I get different messages. So, but I looked it up. I saw the numbers right when I was about to start your reading, Enchantress B. So that message is for you. Okay. Enchantress B, let's jump into your reading. What are Nabil's action steps towards me over the next 3 months? I'm going to do from today going forward. I know when you asked this, it was last year. So we're way over 3 months since you've asked this, but I'm just going to see what's going on going forward because looking at the past is not going to help you. I could tell you what happened. I already know that. So let's look over today going forward. We'll say the next 3 months. Let's do March, April, May. Nabil's action steps going toward Enchantress B. Let's talk about March 1st. was going to say, man, I feel alone. And then there's the world upside down. You might feel you're doing alone in a partnership. Let's talk about April. Knight of Cups. It might be a little fake and phony. We'll see in a second. Let's talk about May. There's the change. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I love when the wheel and the world come out, but they come out together. You've got the world here. It's in reverse. And then you've got the wheel here. This is way smoother, calmer territories. Okay. I don't know if there's some arguments that might cool off by then. I looked down at my timer. I like time these, right? Just keep in balance because we do 3.5 hour readings sometimes. They go crazy. And it said 555. And when we got into May, May's the 5th month of the year. 5s in numerology are change. Sorry. I was like, before the card even came out, I'm like, May's the change. May's the change. May's the 5th month. 5 is change. I looked down here. It said 555. Huge change. Let's go in deeper. Let's talk about March with the world upside down. Give me 3 clarifiers with Nabil's action steps. Ooh, when did that come out? 8 of Pentacles. There's the moon. You get 2 more because I don't know when that flipped. Thank you. King of Cups. Okay, 2 of Wands. Here's what it feels like in March. There's some resilience energy in the air. It might be a call for you and what you need. Somebody might be a little childish. I think you will bounce back, and that's where I think the resilience energy is. I don't think this person has quite left your energy field yet, but it does feel there's some childish games being played. I don't know if it's of the mind or the people or what's going on. I just feel childish energy. Could be emotional immaturity, and it's probably weighing you down a lot. You might be the one carrying the relationship, right? Doing all the work. Relationships should be 50-50 partnership. Maybe it's 90-10. Maybe it's 99-1. I don't know what it is, but it's not equal give and take. There's some childish behaviors going on. I don't think in this month they're ready to make any change. I think you might be a little burnt out and tired of excuses, but it just seems like you're the one carrying the relationship, or maybe non-existent relationship here. Let's look at April. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. This might be somebody new, though. Okay, clarifying the Knight of Cups is Page of Pentacles upside down, Ace of Cups, wow, upright, and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Let me ask you this. Are you ready to walk away? Are you ready to close out that chapter? Because there's new energy here. And I don't think you're quite ready, at least on April 1st, you're not. What I want to say with this, and I'll pull on this in a second. If it's new in the relationship, you have to accept Nabil for where he's at and not for once who he was. Meaning leave the past and the childish energy in the past. Because if you keep throwing that in his face, your relationship is not going to be good. But there's something about holding on to hope of the unknown. And I feel like that's you holding on to the hope of Nabil. And I kind of feel like this ace is actually somebody new. Nabil may come back with sorries and I'm going to make it right, but I don't know if there's been change. And that's why I feel like I want you to keep your heart open to new opportunities. You might reluctantly, but I feel like you should. Let me see if this is an actual new person or Nabil. New person. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Nabil. Yeah, Strength in reverse and Knight of Pentacles upright. I don't see any change in April and Nabil. Watch out for a better soulmate coming in. 6 of Cups, that's soulmate energy. New love offers are there, but will you accept them? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Are you still holding on to hope of Nabil? That's April. Let's talk about May. Big changes. Oh, I feel electricity in my gut. That's great. Chemical shifts. That's amazing. Solar plexus energy. Let's clarify the wheel. Because let's see, who's this new? Ooh, there's the Fool in reverse. Oh, the Strength. Oh, no, that's the Chariot. Chariot. Let me get a couple more cards. Wow, that's really calling in a Strength, though. Queen of Swords. What is the settling, though? You're not settling. Okay. Ace in reverse, 3 of Cups. Okay. I think you know your worth by May. You're not settling anymore. It almost feels like with Nabil, you might have had to settle. And you might have had to go down that road to realize that. It may not have been a fun road, but I think by the time May comes, you've learned that lesson. There might be just a tiny, tiny bit, a little bit of, and I think the resilience going into the reluctance gets you into this beautiful resonance energy, though, because I think that tiny bit is barely holding on. I feel like that's when things shift. Ace of coins in reverse. Okay, let me get another card. Wow, and Ace of swords in reverse. That's so funny. Let me see. I think he's gone at this point. I think Nabil is gone at this point. But I don't want you to look back. Yeah, there's the temple in reverse. And the lover. Wow. The lover. I think he's completely gone by May, to be honest. There's the shaman and the animal. But better days are coming. Definitely with the Chariot and the Three of Cups. It was only a matter of time. Is he his own worst enemy? And center of destruction is actually him. I think you realize your self-worth and you kind of very much entangle yourself out of his energy. I don't know if it's a harder road to get there, but there's a couple of challenges, but I think you'll be okay because your mindset is balanced by May. So his action steps towards you, March, childish behavior, nothing changes. April, I don't buy what he's saying. I think that he may be full of empty promises and promising you whatever, but there's new love around you, new opportunities in April where I don't necessarily take what he's saying at face value because I don't think he's learned the lesson. There's still that emotional maturity. By May, I think you're done. You're ready to walk away. You've learned your worth and it doesn't matter anymore. But I don't see any real commitment coming from Nabil at all over any of these months. I don't even see him at all in your energy in May, to be honest. That's probably the big change you needed. You probably had to get a little push to get there. But by May, I think you realized it and you did it all on your own. So, okay. Enchantress B, that is your reading. All right, let me look back on the list. Michelle Kemp, hi, perfect. Thank you for reading the description. Hashtag free tarot or rewinding back. You'll be added to the list. Michelle Kemp from Facebook. I'm sorry, from YouTube. If you have a question, please drop that on the same line so I know what to do your reading on, okay? If you guys are new, hi, welcome. My name is Astaria, and I'm live here on YouTube and Facebook every Tuesday, and we do 11 free psychic tarot readings. So how do you guys sign up for one of these readings? Just as, oh no, it's Michael. Sorry, this light is a little blinding. I apologize, Michael. I didn't mean to say Michelle. I'm like right under this light and it's not lighting up the room. I am greatly apologize. Michael Kemp from YouTube. You can have a general love reading. Absolutely. Okay. Michael Kemp from YouTube. And I know you Facebook people can't see it, but all you got to do is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. Please put your question after the hashtag free tarot. I read every comment while we're here live. When we're done, I only look for the hashtag free tarot. So if I don't see it on the same line, I don't want your question to get lost in the chat, okay? Hashtag free tarot is the only way to sign up for a scheduled reading. Yes, I said scheduled reading. Guys, we are on a wait list. I am on a wait list about 6 months out. We are on a wait list into August, just an FYI. I take 11 people every week. Once those 11 spots are up, we move to the next Tuesday and keep going. 11 people every Tuesday. Once August is full, we go into September. We are already scheduled out to the end of August. So your reading will either be, I can guarantee, if you were here at the beginning of the live with me, August 23rd. If not, it will be either August 30th or going into September. I will have the actual list out next week, as when we are done here, I will go through all the YouTube comments. I will go through all the Facebook comments, and I will get a master list over here for me. Once I have the list made, I will update next week's live. So next week, I will have the date of when your actual reading is. But just an FYI, August is the soonest I have. I take people first come, first serve. That's why the sooner you drop the hashtag for free tarot, the sooner you secure your spot, right? So once those August spots are filled, we will go into September, okay? Hurry up and secure your spot. Other thing I want to say is, we've been using the hashtag free tarot for almost a year now. Next week will be the last week we use the hashtag free tarots. Why? Well, what does hashtag free tarot means? Hashtag free tarot means you sign up for a scheduled reading. The wait list started off at 2 weeks. We are now at 6 months plus. So I'm going to stop the hashtag free tarots, meaning I stop scheduling readings. Why am I going to stop scheduling readings? Because I want to read live here for you guys. No more waiting 6 months. I want to read live on the call where you say, hey, Astaria, I got a question today. Answer my question today. So next week will be your last chance to sign up for scheduled readings, because after next week, I will not be doing any more scheduling. You guys have your date. Don't worry, you still get your reading. I will keep doing the scheduled readings as planned. And at the end of every live, I will have a special thing for the people that are still on the live with me, okay? And then once the list is all caught up, we'll get to reading live people every week, right? All right, so Michael says, it's okay, everyone does. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been, we've already been on the live like over 3 hours already. And the laptop's, it does not light up. It's like directly on this ring light. I was like, I literally thought you were from Facebook at first. And then I looked back and I was like, oh no, wait, that's YouTube. Clearly I have issues because the Facebook icon is blue and the YouTube icon is red. And I couldn't, but the M on yours is blue. That's probably, I saw the blue and thought, Facebook. But yeah, I apologize and thank you for not being mad at me. You were on my list for general love reading. And guys, we just did the 11th spot. So that is today's readings. We are done. I will be back next week, Tuesday. Same time, same place. It's every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We do 11 more people. Okay, if you guys are on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It definitely helps growth of my channel. And this way you won't miss any upcoming videos. I do daily videos. And then you also won't miss your reading, right? I don't want you guys to be like out of sight, out of mind. You sign up today, 6 months later, you forget all about who Astaria is. You forget to come back for your reading. So if you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys are on Facebook, I do daily videos over here. Third Eye Thursdays, Spiritual Waking Sundays, Pick a Card readings, Soulmate Saturdays. We do all the zodiac signs. We do monthly predictions. So don't forget to come over here to YouTube and check out my my channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Other than that, we just finished. The disciple says, oh, so we will get reading next time. No, the disciple, we are on a 6-month wait list, okay? I schedule people for their reading. I will have your date next week. It is first come, first served. So it depends on when you signed up, but most likely it will be either August 23rd, August 30th, or if those spots filled up, it will go into September. I take 11 people every Tuesday. We go first come, first serve. Michael, did you get to me yet? Sorry, went out. No. We are on a wait list, guys. I am on a wait list. I take everybody who signs up. The wait list has grown 6 months, guys. Everybody got the reading today, signed up last year. I am on a wait list till August 23rd. First come, first serve. When there's 11 spots filled up, we go to August 30th. When there's 11 spots filled up, we'll go into September. So I will go through all the comments here on Facebook and YouTube as soon as we get off, and I will update the list next week. So if you guys tune back in a live Tarot Tuesdays next week, you'll know when to get your reading, but it will be in August or September. Depends on how fast the spots fill up. But I tend to fill up very fast, right? Priya, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Thank you. Oh, it's buffering. Yeah, I don't know why. It's been really wonky lately. I've got like, don't ask me why. There's like 5 Wi-Fis here, and this is like the best out of all of them. Disciple, you see, perfect. Okay. Prita Singh, we're about to end the call. If you want to sign up for a scheduled reading, you have to drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat. It's the only way to get a reading is hashtag free tarot. If there is no question after the hashtag free tarot, it will be a general reading. So please put your question on the same line. But yeah, we just finished the 11th reading. So like I was saying, I will see you guys back here on YouTube and Facebook next Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we will be doing 11 more psychic free tarot readings. Next week is your last chance to sign up for a scheduled reading. I will not be scheduling anybody after next week, okay? I'll still be going live, but no more scheduling. So hashtag free tarot, drop it in the chat, secure your spot sooner rather than later. The list fills up fast, guys, okay? Perfect. Aprita Singh, you are signed up. Hashtag free tarot. What Mokisha thinks about me Thinks about me, next action. Awesome. We will get you scheduled for a reading. Please come back next week to get your dates. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you got anything out of this video, do me a favor with that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something or it resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a bell too. Don't forget to turn on all notifications. Hit that bell. It turns on all notifications because I do daily videos. I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. And I don't want you guys to miss out on your readings. So turn on all notifications. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, be blessed.